how y'all are. I'm glad for you to see me. I guarantee it's me, Synnamon Smith, and yes, I am back with another SNS podcast of Monday Night 4. Is everybody ready? I hope everybody is, because y'all know I am ready to waste 3 hours of my life. No, I'm not, Patrick, but thank you for asking. So, what's everybody up to right about now? We're 5 minutes away from Monday Night Raw. I believe it's a go home episode of Monday Night Raw. So, it better be a good one, or they'll be hearing me complain about it for a while. Luckily, I don't gotta pay. Luckily, I don't got to pay for the WrestleMania. It's part of the Peacock, the Double Champ uh, deal I got. So luckily, I won't have to deal with them. What uh tonight? Tonight, I did go over the episodes earlier on Cinnamon Says, and I already forgot. It's been that long of a freaking day for me. It seems like I will always freaking end up forgetting things. I don't know if it's because I'm a pothead or why it would be. I want to thank everybody for joining me so far. Thank you for joining me, everybody over on Facebook and Twitch and YouTube. I appreciate it 100%. If you're new here, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know every time I go live or upload a video. If you like what you see here and you want to help support the channel, please make sure you go to patreon.com/Smith. The link is in the description. I believe for at least for YouTube it is. Uh, so what's everybody's expectations for Raw tonight? I'm not expecting it to be any that good. I'm expecting it to be a typical Monday night bore. I give it that reason. I give it that name for a reason. Because it's always a freaking bore fest that I want to gouge my eyes out about 10 minutes into it. Uh, what to do, Us? Not much, DST. I'll drop that link down in case you feel like hopping on and going on a few rants with me tonight. Because I know I'll probably be in for at least one rant, and uh, I know you're always good on keeping it 100 when it comes to wrestling. So, like I said, I believe of course we're gonna be doing something with Broad and Shade, seeing it's the go home episode of Raw. But God, I can't wait for WrestleMania to get here. Is tomorrow night the actual Hall of Fame? Because I believe, if I remember correctly, it is. What it do, DST? And why can't I hear anybody?
All right. Is everything going good?
Yep, everything's good.
Okay, all
How's
right.
everything? What it do, column?
What's going on, Column?
So, what's your expectations for tonight's Raw?
Highly low.
Same here.
I mean, after the BSA gave us for the last 2 episodes, breaking up a major faction that everybody is at least tolerating, making Miz and Morrison look like a joke.
Yeah,
Just breaking
exactly.
off, like, factions do enough to at least spread out guys that need the screen time. And because if we just let Cedric and Shelton just be off on their own, they'll just be like
They'll
jobbers,
just
bro.
they'll just flounder around. I think Vince just has the puts groups together just to take them apart
Like,
when
and it
we
seems like
finally tolerate them.
I don't mind, like,
Uh, uh, I don't know if you're still talking or not, ST.
hello.
Yeah, I heard you. I didn't know if it was my mic or what, my headphones or what was going on.
Okay, I just don't want to hear. I just don't want to make any technical issues.
Nope, we got McIntyre opening the show.
Oh boy.
I wonder if it's gonna be another 20-minute promo like they do with Roman on SmackDown.
Because he got fired and he actually had to take steroids in the main event. I don't mind. If that's the case, let him do it.
Yeah.
Let him do it. I actually endorse this. That sounds awful, but I'd rather you. I'm an advocate for athletes taking steroids and performers.
Wow, that's a alternate take because everybody's usually against it.
I mean, obviously that's because of the acclaimed Roid Rage. I saw Bonafide Heat's video. It was a good video over the cause of possibly the shift over to ruining WWE over Chris Benoit's death. And some I agree, some might disagree that we don't know Benoit's mental stability of how he was dealing with his family at home. It was just
and we don't know how severe the CTE was because he did that diving headbutt for what his whole career as part as a setup to his finisher.
Pretty much, even suicide dives,
the chair shots.
The chair shot. I mean, every other wrestler did chair shot. Mick Foley somehow doesn't have CTE. The guy has lacerations, scars, like possibly head trauma, overtaken 10 headshots. The guy literally lost an ear. I'm shocked he never strangling anybody for age. People rising over Chris Benoit.
Yeah, look at Adore the Butcher. He has indents in his forehead and he don't have that bad CTE.
So I only care about Benoit because of recognition or something else.
Yep.
And I have nothing against Benoit. He was at a point like where I thought like one more world title reign, and then I shockingly heard on Fox News that he killed his family and himself. It's like, what?
Yeah.
What? Who stubbed on his toe? Who stole his title shot? And you know what's the funniest part? He was supposed to be like facing CM Punk at Vengeance Night of Champions, his last pay-per-view. Technically, he was supposed to be on until we heard the news.
Wow, that happened about, I think, maybe not more than a month after I stopped watching wrestling.
Wow, what got you to stop during that time? Hornswoggle?
No, actually, shortly after Eddie Guerrero's death, I just stopped watching it because I'm like, they're bringing in John Cena as a rapper. I can't get behind this crap anymore.
I can understand that. I mean, I have nothing against John Cena, to be honest. Other than that, I tolerated him until like they kept pushing him more to be the face of the company. I still had Batista to watch on SmackDown, so I didn't really complain. I just thought of watching SmackDown more.
Yeah, that and I kind of look at John Cena as his generation's Hogan. Hogan was the leg drop and the freaking ear thing. John Cena was the "you can't see me" and the five knuckle shuffle.
Yeah, didn't that also mean masturbation?
I think so.
Oh dear God, that's religious. I mean, at least it was over and kids did it.
Yeah,
I mean, I
my
don't advocate for children to do it, obviously.
yeah,
Still,
my girlfriend at the time, back when John Cena first came in as the Thugonomics, her niece, my ex girlfriend's niece, thought you had to pump up the toes. That's where he was pumping up the shoes. It was so funny seeing her trying to pump up the shoes in the wrong place.
oh, that was funny.
Granted, she was only like 2 or 3, but it's still funny to see her try pumping up her shoes at the toes.
Hmm. Yeah.
McIntyre stole freaking
McIntyre.
napping.
What are you talking about?
I I don't know. I haven't really been paying attention to what he's talking about.
I mean, Liv McIntyre looks like a wrestler. He's convicted enough to look, and when he means something, he really means it, and he doesn't sound phoned in at times.
Yeah, I agree. He does. You can't believe he's a wrestler.
Like he's tolerable as a babyface, but a guy like that, he should be a heel world champion, in my opinion.
Honestly, even as a heel, I don't see him as a champion. What a
Really,
dude,
no.
Jamel. Yeah, I think it's because I still look at him as he's part of 3MB. So it's like, how can I take him serious?
I can understand, but he looks more of a main eventer.
Yeah, he does more than a lot of the other people they're trying to push right now.
I was like, I can tolerate McIntyre being world champion than when Jinder Mahal won the heavyweight title back in 2017. I think
Yeah,
we can all get behind McIntyre's like what 6 month reign.
yeah, I could get behind McIntyre before I could get behind Mahal.
Like we had
Because we all know the only reason Vince put the championship on Mahal was because they were expanding into India.
I mean, no one can blame Vince McMahon for making a business decision.
Yeah, yeah, that was a great business decision, but wasn't what us fans wanted.
Yeah, I mean, technically, I don't even feel like even fans know what they want. Because even if they do, you suspect a guy like that that's not going to look like the particular guy that's going to carry the company to be pushed as their top guy. Like we did
Yeah,
with Daniel Bryan, like we did with Dolph Ziggler, like we did with Kevin Owens, Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins. They pulled over, and even the show overall revolves around them. So it makes them, so it makes the show feels weaker when your world champion looks a bit weak, and when your world
yeah,
champion looks a bit weak, the show's going to revolve around that, and the ratings are going to like show what they produce.
exactly.
Neville's not a good world champion. Dean Ambrose wasn't a good world champion. Seth Rollins wasn't a good world champion. Miz
The
is always going to be a suckish champion.
the only thing I never got was why the hell they put the title on Ben Balor.
Because he was popular on NXT. That's technically it. The guy had some indie gimmick that he turns into the demon on Takeover, and then they pushed him for like a month. Like he beats Roman in his debut night after winning a 4-way. By the way, they had 2 4-ways in the show,
Wow.
so they were
That
really trying to push the needle.
Yeah, that was sort of the time I really wasn't watching. I was just getting snippets from YouTube on what was going on.
And there's nothing wrong with pushing a younger talent, but Brock
Yeah,
showed up like after WrestleMania 18. He didn't win the world title until August at
exactly.
SummerSlam. So you take time until you make a guy feel like a top guy. Even Lesnar got that, and we still remember Lesnar's rookie year.
Yep.
Finn Balor's
Well,
rookie year
you don't
was
really
like
remember.
he beat Roman Reigns at his debut night. He was picked, I think, what, number 1 overall in the draft,
I believe so.
or like number like in the top something, even though he's an NXT jobber.
Yeah, where's Shidori when you need him? Because Shidori
Oh,
would be able to tell you.
he's possibly going to tell me that Finn Balor had a great match with Mojo Rawley or something. I
No,
don't
that
even
would
know.
be. Yeah, that would probably be CR21 that would probably try to tell you that.
He's the only person who watches an in-depth Mojo Rawley match and still is awake to tell you.
Yep. Woo,
And
woo, woo. You know it.
weren't they called the Hype Bros?
I think so.
They were called the Hype Bros.
Well, look how over the B team was for a while.
Oh God, weren't they over for like a month or something?
Yeah, something like that. And I was that was back when I first started watching. I'm like, really? Why the hell am I starting to watch this crap again?
Why is
They
Bo
got
Dallas
they got two jobbers in a tag team and they're getting over.
right back was more over than B team?
Yeah.
That's sad. You know how sad that is, WWE? And you know where Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel came from? Miz Taraj, the Miz Taraj faction.
Oh yeah.
When they were trying to push over Miz being the Intercontinental Champion but being the top world champion,
Yeah,
the
I
top guy
remember.
still.
Yeah, I remember Mojo being a part of it, but I forgot
He
anybody
was?
else. Oh, I thought he was. Who?
God.
Or I could be wrong because I really wasn't watching during that time.
Dude, I was doing full reviews over starting in 2018, and if you could tell, I was not fond of reviewing Raw or SmackDown in 2000. I think I tolerated SmackDown in 2018. Oh my God, is that King Corbin?
Yep.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Xavier
So they're
versus
supposed to
AJ tonight.
wrestle, and if Corbin wins, he gets a and he gets a title shot at WrestleMania.
Yep.
Why Corbin though?
I don't know.
That like the Rumble is supposed to make sense because it's any world
Uh,
championship. You're not
uh,
designated to go for a world title all because you're in that brand.
yeah,
Yeah, go ahead.
I thought that the deal was if you took out McIntyre, then you'd get a future title shot. I thought that's the deal MVP made.
You'd think like taking out McIntyre and you be part of the Hurt Business would be more important.
Yeah.
Like, they make some legitimacy to actually make this feel like overarching. Because I'm really not going to
That, that
care after Mania.
that's too much to ask. And speaking of
Oh
the
God.
devil, there's Shidori.
Like the artwork, Chidori.
Yeah, me too.
I think Hardy got to smoke something a bit better if he's going to go through this night. They're doing nothing with Jeff Hardy, by the way. That's upsetting.
No, I forgot he was even on the roster for a little bit.
Like, they did the same thing with Matt Hardy. They undermined him and made him a jobber. And then they come around. Is this like spite with the Hardy Boys or something?
I think so.
Like,
What
Jeff and Matt are former world champions.
only thing only thing they could do with them, Jeff, is bring up his past with the drug and alcohol addiction. That's the only thing they can seem to do with him.
Did you know that now that they're facing the New Day, now Xavier is going to wrestle AJ tonight?
Yep.
They really got to end it here.
It's only 14. Yeah, it's only 14 minutes into the show, and I'm already considering ending it.
Like, dude, come on. Like, I don't want to see AJ wrestle again. If you want, just do backstage segments, because we know that possibly New Day's going to come winning or something.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't really give a shit. Like, what's really to get behind? So we got to get ready for the... I did not know JBL was even in the 2020 Hall of Fame. Wow.
Yeah.
They did very little to remind us of that. And I remember the Bella Twins because everybody was, especially me, I'm guilty of this myself. I shitted on the Bella Twins.
Yeah. I was never a fan of the Bella Twins. Yeah,
I'm
they're
not
hot, but they got no talent as far as wrestling goes.
more of them what they can do outside of wrestling, I guess, because of the what they've done for reality TV, spreading over publicly, and
Yeah, true.
we can't rag that this is all because they dated one of the two of the top baby faces in the company.
Yep. And is it John Laurinaitis or stepfather?
Oh fuck, that's gotta be funny as hell. Isn't he supposed to be coming back?
Yeah, I think so. I I think I heard someplace that John Laurinaitis supposedly married the Bella twins' mother.
Oh wow. Oh god. Fudge. No. Fudge stripes.
Yeah,
No, I have never seen a human being eat cookies like that in my life. They take one tiny bite, like the cookie is hot, like the well packaged cookie that you can get in any corner store or any
mm,
supermarket is hot to you, and they take a bite out of it like it just came fresh out the oven. Like that's
I
not.
know. I know, right? That's the weirdest thing I've seen.
I hate whenever they do that.
Oh, we got Riddle on the New Day.
Oh no! Didn't they do a segment with them before? Like how? Like this got to be the worst build I've seen in since last year's WrestleMania.
Yeah, there is no build.
You
It
know, no,
doesn't
I take
even.
that back. Since WrestleMania 32,
It doesn't even feel like it's
this is
going
like
into
payback
WrestleMania.
2020 build, bro. Like last time, like I can at least accept that they built through McIntyre and Lesnar a bit. They hyped up Styles feuding with Undertaker. They hyped up, I guess, the tag team titles, or at
Yep.
least, oh god, we have Rhea Ripley coming out of nowhere, and then she just immediately points at the sign. She gets a title shot.
Yeah.
Sheamus beats the U.S. champion clean on just a free episode without any story, and he gets a title shot at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
What's
They have no proper build.
they have no proper fucking build, and they expect me to actually care?
Yeah, they got no build. They got no storyline. They just
Yeah,
expect you to care about it.
it's like we came over from having like Undertaker and Goldberg last year to having just Edge and Roman
Yeah.
Reigns. There's no star factor. I have to see She-Mail, Hot Topic, Weirdo, Lacey Evans 2.0 face off against already tagged with Asuka to just face off against Nia Jackson, Shayna Baszler. Well, I already have too much Nia Jackson, Shayna Baszler on 2 nights. They
Yep.
don't even like make every new title they introduce part of a different show. Like, oh, SmackDown gets a 24/7 title, or Raw because they have more women. They focus on the women's tag division.
Yeah. The
Like, try to figure out how to identify the fucking shows instead of just tossing titles and you put them on both brands.
exactly.
It's not
It's I,
spreading out
I
more talent.
I don't even think the 24/7 championship is on SmackDown, is it?
Oh man, I don't even know. All I know is R-Truth is possibly holding it still.
Yeah,
They
that's all I know is I think our truth possibly is holding it for the
Riddle
millionth
still
time.
with that goddamn scooter.
Yep.
I get that this is trying to be his character, and I don't mind that at all. It's just so goddamn agitating. This is the best they can come over. After the guy just came with a post-match assault on the guy he literally been feuding with for just a week.
Yeah. Literally, if you want a stoner gimmick, bring back Rob Van Dam and just let him be himself. Then you'll get the authentic stoner. And he'll actually be
These
entertaining while he's at it.
this, these guys are terrible. Why do they still have the New Day on television, by the way? Didn't they have Kofi just become world champion?
Yep.
What profitability you still have over with the New Day? No one watches Up Up Down Down.
No. Well,
Stop thinking of.
they think everybody watches Up Up Down
No one
Down.
watches that shit with your feminine chest and Kofi looking like he just got punched by an alien from a different planet.
It looks like Big Show just uses his chest as a chair.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, I just got a picture of Aunt May from the recent Spider-Man movies.
Oh wow.
Oh, come on, guys. Like, can you stop with the MILF
No, they
love,
can't.
please? Oh, Jesus Christ. Like, they came from making Aunt May, like, a nice, elderly woman that always there to morally support her son, even though she never knew his identity, from a MILF that wants to fuck Iron Man's limo driver.
Yep, that's about it.
That's the character that you're gonna have in Aunt May. Like, you're not gonna have a wholesome, nice character that's there to support the hero when there's nothing happening. You're just gonna
Ex-
have a MILF.
yep, exactly.
I'm sorry. That's what I get. I don't really give a shit. The more like they try to modernize over the story, they kind of decline how I really get behind these characters.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I have nothing against the new actors, but you made like the chick from Shake It Up, Mary Jane. Like no, like she's not that cute. She has no
Wow.
charisma. She has no charisma, unlike what we've seen in the past. Like even in the cartoons, like you know that's Mary Jane. That attitude,
Yeah.
that cockiness. You
Yeah.
know that she can get another guy named Peter, and always sounds understanding and could be as quick witted as Spider-Man. I have to get behind. I'm sorry, I forgot what's her name. So,
Uh
the black actor. I'm sorry.
oh, I forget get what their
Zendaya,
name is.
Zendaya, Zendaya.
Yeah.
I'm just
Oh, oh my
not getting
god,
it. And that's what
New Day actually just won that match.
they just have her as this probe, antisocial, black weirdo journalist with no personality. I fucking hate her. Sorry to go on a sidetrack there, but I'd rather talk about anything other than Raw right now.
Oh, I don't blame you.
Calf Crusher. I'm sorry. I'm a bit late, and what I'm using is a bit delayed. What does Kofi do? Did he just toss a microphone?
Yeah, he did. You would think that almost would actually attack him for that.
But he's big and slow, so that's the point. And
Yep.
so I guess this was a strategy for Omos to get ejected, but that would
I
make
get
sense if Kofi. Like, isn't it kind of agitating to make your baby face come and instigate it,
yeah.
and then you have the heel feed into it for a roll up victory? I don't
Yep.
really care. You guys got it. I hope New Day dies like the death that Virgil's career has.
That's saying something.
Oh yeah, like Jim Neidhart it. Like get some weirdo washed up guy to dress up in a KKK robe in an indie place where we can have this squash match involving the New Day.
Yep,
Because by
exactly.
God, this is a joke.
Yeah.
Just seeing all these weirdo neck beards coming around. Like some of these people I don't even think watch the show. Someone's doing a random heart sign for no reason.
Yep.
Some guy's just doing a DX chop. We have some fat kid in a Sting mask. Like this is like they're watching anime instead of watching pro wrestling. It gets sad. So it looks like that's Bad Bunny because you really
Yeah.
think that they're gonna have Vince McMahon in an exotic car.
Nope.
No,
CR saying Ali versus Reynolds gotta be a solid match
you
tonight.
think anything involving anybody below 250 pounds is going to be an amazing match?
Nope. Just a lot of blips and plops. That's about it.
I can see Damian Priest being an actor somewhere, depending if he has any acting ability. I don't really know. He just looks like a guy that's like a grunt for a villain.
Yeah.
Well, the Nets are not going to make it to the finals anyway, CR. So you can tell, or the Knicks. So you can just keep updating me however you like. I don't even care if Kyrie drops 40.
Honestly, I don't care if Rodman or Jordan comes back and helps the Knicks. Are still not getting in.
No, they're top seed. Shockingly,
Oh, they are?
yeah, they're a shockingly top seed. They have this guy Julius Randle actually being their prime player.
Cool. Like I said, I haven't really followed since the 90s, so I don't know what's going on basketball nowadays.
Well,
you are a bad
if
buddy,
you have no
Mark.
free time, we just saw him backstage coming in a car with Damian Priest, CR21.
Yeah. So, of course, we know he's going to be there tonight.
Theodore Long was a race baiting GM for Raw.
Really?
Yeah, they had him pulling the race card whenever it
Oh,
came to anything, and he was managing Mark Henry.
oh, wow.
And it's like, wow, how come over all this time I've never seen Theodore Long play a manager role?
I know.
But odd.
I'm used to seeing him as a rep or a general manager, not as someone's actual manager.
Yeah, he managed Mark Henry for a bit, I think until 2004, and yeah, then he became the GM of SmackDown. That's technically all I can remember.
That's
I
probably
think like
that's probably all that is to remember.
pretty much. He was trying to pull the race card on Jerry the King Lawler, and then they ended up with a Jerry. Getting RKO'd out of nowhere.
Yep. Are you actually going to be watching the Hall of Fame ceremony?
Bring the. So no, I don't think so.
I probably won't either. There's enough
Raw should be in the
wrestling
Hall of
going on. Yeah,
Chris
there's enough
Benoit.
wrestling. Yo, you want Benoit in the Hall of Fame?
Say because they think only being a wrestler is important.
Yep. That's exactly what they think.
I don't want to deny that he wasn't a great wrestler, but
Yeah, there's more than just wrestling to it.
like Jimmy Superfly Snuka is already not even brought up as prominently as he was over 10 years ago. Chris Benoit is going to be put up to or a company that doesn't even want to hear a conversation that this guy killed his family and himself. Even to this day, even though it's been since 2007.
Yep. Exactly.
Like really, like the wrestling isn't some weirdo inverse world
I know it's not.
that you're gonna get in DeviantArt. It's an act. It can be small league or it can be WWE. There's no in between.
Yep. Exactly. Oh, great. We got Braun Strowman, another stupid segment.
No. Synnamon really meant that the segment is stupid. He's not insulting Braun.
No, I think the segment's stupid, not Braun. I don't have that much of a death wish.
Huge shit. I really think Cesaro and Rollins is WrestleMania worthy. That's amazing.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh god, they are really pissing me off right now. You know what I heard over like recent time, that the Royal Rumble isn't for building young talent. I mean, always for building young talent, and I agree to that to some degree.
Yeah, some
Because you
degree.
can't,
Not. I
not
don't
like,
think. Well, look at all the this year's winner Edge. That's not exactly a young talent.
you need to make a guy that's going through momentum and push him over to be a bigger star. Like, it's, if you're gonna push it over a young talent, what if he's not over completely? Like Shinsuke Nakamura's not even a technical young talent. He's just a new guy, and he
Yeah.
sucks.
Well, I think what they mean by young talent is new to the WWE. Good God,
Well,
they're showing the fucking slime bullshit again.
oh god, what? Why does he take it like Strowman got hurt?
I know they're taking it like Strowman tore both his quads. All I got was some slime poured on him.
Oh god, it's a steel cage. Wouldn't it be more impactful?
Who I don't give a damn about the stupid feud between Strowman and Shane.
If it was Hell in it. Like, it is so sad to have to build this over for the last weeks to just be like, you forgot, like, a majority of the card. Most of the feud's been built up in just under a month,
Yeah,
or
it
just
has.
two. It's fucking depressing. The only storyline or feud that had any semblance of build that taken over before 2021 was Orton and the Fiend, and everybody wants that to end.
Yeah, I know. That's a little bit played out now.
Oh god. Because they don't take the Fiend as a novelty piece. They want to take him as a weekly part of the show, and
Yeah,
it's obviously lost its luster over with Alexa Bliss doing black magic and stuff like that. It just
yeah.
looked stupid. It didn't adverse anything, and everybody knew that the Fiend was coming back, obviously, before Mania, so this feud can end.
Yeah. Alexa Bliss just pulling some Papa Shango stuff.
Oh god, you see how pissed off the Fiend is? Stuck in slime. Kill me.
Don't call me stupid, Shane.
What the fuck? This is just the saddest amount of WWE. I get that your image, but that doesn't mean that you can't make a good show. That is no fucking excuse.
No, financially it's working, so they don't give a damn.
In what semblance of the way, merchandise wise,
The
viewership wise,
billions are getting from Peacock and all that other stuff.
if their sponsors failed or any commercial break failed, they're fucked. That's my opinion on the matter, because WWE's on
Yeah,
much support for the deals they have currently.
yeah, I have to agree. If it wasn't for them deals, they wouldn't be afloat right now.
They would just be gathering over complaints, and then they'll make Adam Cole world champion.
Yeah,
Fuck Adam Cole.
Yeah, I think CR said both nights of WrestleMania only cost $700.
That's dumb.
Yeah, I thought it would be like
$700
for both nights. I thought that would be for like one night.
for attendance, right? Like, only for live attendance, right?
Yeah, ticket sales.
Okay, I'm like, oh, fucking kill yourself. Vince, it's a 2-day event. What's going on with you? I understand you're not that responsible for the stories, but you're responsible for who's buying this stuff.
Yeah. Well, he has to approve everything before it goes on TV. Kind of like Lorne Michaels has to approve everything that goes on SNL before it happens. So the buck
Whatever
really stopped with the man.
headline, he did that in proof like that, and be like, "Oh, where's the plow?" He's gonna go like, "Oh," or kids are the hard or the weirdos gonna like this, and then publicize because that's that everybody's gonna like. That's how Vince has to run it over so he can trick to the demographic that are gonna keep watching.
Yeah, true. I didn't
I
think
get
about that.
that. It's just fucking dumb because he's not trying to expand it to casual viewers like WWE used to do.
Exactly. And now we have to have Shane fucking come out and talk. Geez, Sadori, how much sleep do you need in a day?
And I'm not saying that you have all this you can never get. Oh, sick.
Well, we do. Me and Steve call it Monday Night 4 for a reason.
So remember, there is this feud involving Mickey James and Michelle McCool for the title of Mickey calling her great.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, because I tried to forget about it.
Sadori, I just dropped that sausage link. Why don't you come up and join us? Oh, great. Now we gotta have Shane's two jobbers versus
That's
Braun.
perfectly fine. I can understand a storyline like that, but dude, why?
No idea.
Getting really?
I know it. Raw's just getting worse as the time goes by.
Story come 2000 like after like they had to shut it off like all the PG the all the all the cutting spin walk.
Yeah. Hell, someone told me they blurred out Austin's middle fingers on Peacock. I forget who told me that.
So if the adults alone want to watch the uncensored version, they can watch the uncensored version. If there's children around, you put it censored. You can do that.
I know exactly.
You no other streaming shows want to do that.
No, of course not.
That's dumb.
It is, but what can he do about it?
Absolutely nothing, because they're going to possibly get rid of my channel anyway.
Yep.
Because this is not the land of the free anymore. It's the land of the monetized. It's the land of the censored.
Yep. Thank you, cancel culture.
At least NXT has done some semblance to build up something for the show. But here's the thing: why they? I swear to God, they'll do like NXT Hall of Fame or some shit like that.
Oh, good God, please no.
Your developmental show. Shut the fuck up. Ari Shirai looks like a chick that can't sell ice cream in Japan pretty well. Adam Cole versus Kyle O'Reilly. These are two guys that possibly like going to fucking trying to shoot their shot on baristas.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like the only person that looks like I can make sure the guy looks like a star or some guy that's going to be in a movie someday is Karrion Kross and Scarlett Bordeaux.
Yeah, I could believe them too.
Like Karrion Kross, whenever I look at him, he take off his shirt, the guy looks like a menacing madman that possibly is a serial killer that
Yeah,
can talk eloquently. Like you can make a star out of that. You can make a character out of that. I can't make a character out of Adam Cole.
yeah. Unlike Keith Lee, where it sounds like he just wants to touch you.
Mr. McMahon, can I please have that eloquently microwaved hot pocket? Fuck off! Like, dude, you got to be kidding me.
I know, right?
Like, all because they come from the indies or developmental. You know why they're there to begin with? Because they are not suitable for television.
Exactly.
They don't look the part, they don't behave the part, they don't act the part, and they can't wrestle that type of part because all they can do is just wrestle excessively to get a pop out of doing 17 Canadian Destroyers to 5 people. They have to see 2 fat weirdos wrestle it out.
That's the brilliance of NXT.
The brilliance of NXT is only fat neckbeards can wrestle like that because they can see the fat neckbeards wrestle in the ring until they actually have to work out to actually look like a star. I thought NXT was like that, and now they're a weirdo branching foreign developmental thing that's spreading over the United States to England, and it's doing a shit way to even like expand their brand or expand the wrestlers working there.
I know.
Still nobody know of NXT UK, even though it's been on since 2018.
Yeah, kind of like 205 Live. I didn't know
Who the
that was
fuck watches 205? No one can tell me a memorable episode of 205 Live.
the same people that watch NXT UK.
It's like hell. I'm not even gonna pull a Raw or SmackDown at this point. I can remember that one time when the Main Event Mafia took over TNA for an episode. I can remember when the NWO literally took control of Monday Nitro for an episode. The finger poke of doom, Goldberg winning the world title. Those are memorable episodes. The entire, like, if you're a wrestling fan or you stopped watching wrestling, it's like, oh, I used to have a fond memory of that.
Yeah, you can't say that with 205 Live.
Who in the fuck? They have one belt and now it's over to developmental.
Yeah, what's the sense of having 205 Live if that belt's gonna be on NXT?
It's subjugated into a style that nearly everybody else wrestles on the roster. So it's nothing special. It's just spreading over, and it's not even on free television. So you can just cancel over that part to begin with.
Yeah.
It's not profiteering off anything. It's not getting any young stars that you guys actually want. And it's not even actually advancing your talent pool. Why in the flying fuck is it on television? On your
I don't know. I could see if they had like a young Mysterio or something there
WWE
keeping
network.
it on.
Dominic's not.
Yeah. I know, but I'm just saying if you had like a young Mysterio in the cruiserweight division, I can see keeping 205 running.
A cruiserweight. The guy can lift his.
Yeah, true. Matt Hardy got down to cruiserweight level though.
What's so special about Finn Balor?
Nothing. You'd have to ask CR or Shidori that one. Because they're the two that watches NXT that I know of. And Braun won. Who would have thought that would have happened?
Like Finn Balor pins Roman Reigns clean. He gets in a match with John Cena. They try to push over these guys, and like I saw over a video. Like you heard, Wrestling Regret, right?
Yeah.
So this guy watched during the peak of the Attitude Era. This guy And like he literally started watching until then. He knows like, and even though he can act mad smarky at times, he actually knows his shit because he actually
Yeah,
wrestled. Even though he was
I
a puke
actually,
indie fighter guy,
I actually like his stuff.
he can be he can be he can be understandable how a good wrestler can be from a guy who actually has a character. Shows that more characters should be implemented into the show than actual just weirdo wrestlers. He even says, "Oh, good haircut, bland gear, no personality, arm slap,
Yeah,
forearm, like slap
yeah.
slap." Like he
Oh
knows,
no,
like these indie guys are not going to be successful.
yeah. Oh no, 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 no. They
What
are
happened?
not gonna do. Miz and Morrison are not gonna do what I think they're gonna be doing.
Oh, killing themselves? Why are you saying no to that?
Oh, they're painting on the freaking Bad Bunny's car.
They're what?
They're painting on Bad Bunny's car.
Painting? I thought you said pissing for a second.
No, pissing I wouldn't have mind so much.
These are grown adults.
Yeah,
These are grown adults. Why not Shrek the car or something?
I
Or
know.
just jump on them?
Do a
These
Austin,
assholes.
do a Austin and just fill it with cement.
These guys attempted to drop slam on Strowman and tip his car. You guys are prankster mid carders, and the Miz fucking sucks.
Yep.
I don't
CR,
care
you're
anymore.
the only one that is talking about Ethan Page having a good match.
On Elevation,
Yep.
where they have 15 matches for a B show.
It's probably still going on as we're talking.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I don't know how true that is, but
Miz,
CR's
you can't
probably
even.
want
Miz, you're
the
on a reality show, and I swear you can't even afford this car.
I
Hey, hey.
hey ho ho Miz and Morrison.
Trying to understand, like
Don't get
that's
Shidori singing because he seems to love the song Miz and Morrison did I believe last week.
they were just sprouting over gibberish and saying hey ho ho, and like, oh, for fuck's sake, why is this guy still in WWE? They're telling
I
me, out of all the guys that left, they were okay to leave Batista leave for Hollywood, but Miz can stay because he just works hard.
he probably because he's one of the best talkers I have right now.
He's the most average talker they have right now. He can talk, but like he's like an overrated talker. Like he can talk fine by himself, but he's not a Paul Heyman.
No, he's not.
Like he's only relevant because that one time he wasn't talking smack.
True.
For fuck's sake! If anybody tells me that, like Ethan Page is the man, so why in the fuck is he on Elevation?
Yeah. He can't even make it to the regular dark. He has to be on Elevation.
He has to be on a Prime B show, and he's a top guy. Will you ever see Goldberg on Sunday Night Heat?
Or better yet, Shotgun Saturday night. Because that's probably what dark equivalates to.
Like, no one gives a fuck about Ethan Page. They keep signing these New Japan Impact jobbers that are not television ready, and they keep signing over 100 of these guys that have no personality, wrestle the same way, and I'm suspect to understand them, even though I don't even know most of the guys they originally signed back in 2019.
Hell, I didn't even know who Ethan Page until everybody explained to me he came from Impact.
Like,
So I
no
had no
establishment
idea
over the
who the hell he
roster.
was. Yeah,
I watched,
I had no
and I don't
idea who
blame you.
Ethan Page was.
I don't blame you. NWA Power is better, and they have a minimalist roster.
And I don't even watch that.
They have like Magnus from TNA and Chris Masters and Trevor
What?
Murdoch in that show.
Wow, Trevor Murdoch and Chris Masters are still around.
Yeah, I mean, I suspect Chris Masters to still be on Impact or anything, but he's on the NWA. He won their secondary title. It's called the NWA National Championship.
Oh, cool.
And Trevor Murdoch, he beat for that. And now I think he's getting pushed for the world title scene.
Wow.
And Elijah Burke, if you don't remember him, he's there.
I heard of him, but I don't think I ever seen anything he done.
Well, he was bland over on WWE, but he is way better on TNA. If you look up clips of him, the guy actually can talk.
Oh, cool.
So they do have a few ex-WWE guys, a few ex-TNA guys, and some guys over on the indie scene. And
Yeah, cool.
it's like Studio 80s wrestling,
Oh,
retro
okay.
style. So like it's a more consumable, it's a smaller frame, and it just looks more unique than anything happening right now.
Okay, I'll definitely have to check that out sometime.
But here's the sad thing is, on their original channel, you can't watch their old episodes. You have to go on the Fight Network.
Wow, that sucks.
Yeah, that kind of sucks because they used to post most of their original episodes on YouTube, on their YouTube channel.
Wow. He hops a little, we hop a lot. Is that how the song goes, Shadori? Say for some reason you're now a Miz fan?
Baby Bobby Boop, Baby Bobby. It's Rey Mysterio. Amelia. All the time. Help. Help us. Amelia.
And why wasn't Karrion Kross with them to protect him?
You mean Damian Priest?
Yeah, Damian Priest. I don't know why I was thinking Karrion Kross.
Well, I heard Damian Priest is nursing some injury, so
That might be why.
I don't think he can or something, man. This is supposed to be the biggest feud ever. You're not wrong, gaming studios.
I often question myself on why I still watch the product. That's why I love having DST up here. He makes great points.
And I'm not gonna sugarcoat it and say, "Oh, it's just a show." No, I'm gonna be in the
Yeah, DST will tell you exactly what's happening and not sugarcoat a damn thing.
the mediocre or below average.
Now, who the hell is Asuka supposed to be facing tonight?
Did you know Samoa
What?
won the Ring of Honor World Title?
No, I didn't.
Well, now you know.
Yep.
Now you don't care.
Yep, I still don't care.
top 10 Ring of Honor World Champions that are not obese. Number 1,
Yeah.
AJ Styles.
No,
Not
DSD
entirely.
he didn't replace Steve. He's just my second co-host. He'll still be up here when Steve comes back.
I cannot replace Steve and his
No.
racism.
Nope. Shidori saying your mic keeps cutting off.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on today. I don't even know how I'm getting these technical issues. I gotta use my data somehow because I'm just not getting it today. Wow.
Yeah.
I don't even know. It's been an off day. I've been having some connection issues for most of the day, even playing online.
Oh, wow.
So sorry. Hopefully this is a one-day thing.
Yeah. Hopefully. Hopefully come Wednesday, it won't be acting up on you.
Because nothing's for certain. That you know who that's from? That's from Sting. You know, Sting. That's not. Oh my God.
It's Stang.
It's Sting.
Get ready for another Sting interview on Wednesday.
Oh, no. Well, yeah, Sting
Tony
is going to be in another
Schiavone.
interview and not say a goddamn thing.
That's what he's great at. Jimmy Snuka was someone that you could listen to talk all day and not know what the hell he was talking about.
Jimmy Snuka always wanted to play Punch Out with his girlfriend.
And he won.
He won permanently.
Well, it's better than playing Guest Slap Pill with Lex Luger.
Or guess that bullet with Brian Pillman. I'm not saying they put...
as we're taking a dark turn on wrestling.
Dark Side of the Ring is brought to you by Synnamon Smith.
Yep.
Vice needs to pay us. Somebody has to pay me to watch Impact. Someone has to.
There's not. I don't think there's enough money in the world to get me to watch Impact.
I don't think Impact has any of that money you're talking about either.
Rose and Datella's been trying to get me to watch it, and I won't.
Really now?
Yeah.
Because it's an Impact is an inside job. Datella and Rose are trying to recruit you.
Yeah. They tell me if I could sit through 3 hours for Raw, I could be able to sit through Impact.
Here's the thing. Impact has Raw has heavyweights at least.
Yeah.
These are men that have television experience. Like literally, aren't Impact so petty they put the streams of the guys that used to wrestle after the other guy has accomplished something?
I don't know.
I swear, when Styles debuted at the Rumble, I swear they did a top 10 AJ Styles moments. To be like,
wow.
we had him first. And the same thing when Lashley and McIntyre wrestled at Bound for Glory years prior. McIntyre and Lashley are feuding now for the world title at WrestleMania.
Wow, that sucks.
So don't tell me Impact Wrestling isn't petty.
Yeah, it is.
Like, if you're having another world champion from another show try to sell over your show for actually getting draw, and he gets you the lowest ratings in Impact history, you know damn well you're doing a disservice.
Yeah, exactly.
So don't think I'm shitting on the show. Impact is shitting on themselves because they don't know what it takes to actually be a big show anymore.
No, they don't.
They gotta rely on NDW.
Yeah. Shidori has a good question. Why is Shayna and Nia involved in both men's title storylines?
You mean the Reginald thing and then what other?
Yeah. Only thing I could think of is the Reginald thing.
They only wrapped up over both storylines, but things they're putting one storyline and The only reason I think you're talking about both brands because they're always in both brands,
Yeah, maybe that's what he means.
and people bitch about women not having, and Carmella had the right to bitch about women having lack of TV time, even though they force them around the floor to actually care about Nia Fat and Shayna Baszler. I mean Shayna
Yeah.
Gaszler.
Ow,
Because
my hole.
Shayna Baszler looks like it has eyes that were concave. How do you have the face of a terrier
I don't know.
and a body
Uh,
like a dyke?
yeah. Oh, I must have read that wrong. He said main titles, not men's.
I don't know, man. They'll do anything to at least try to force Nia Jax to still feel like she's important. Uh, that's my opinion on the matter, and Shayna's just there for the ride because I don't know what's going on.
Me either.
Hey, hey, ho, ho!
It's
Why
missing
don't you guys
more
just?
sun.
Why don't they just pour the paint on the car?
Because it's better just to use paintbrushes.
That's some jobber shit.
Well,
This is former world champion, everybody. Former world champion.
and now he's coming down to this.
And people want to complain that he's not pushed over to his potential because Miz ain't shit.
I'm a Miz fan, and I think this is bull.
I've been a Miz fan since 2016, and I can only remember a few matches that he wrestled. One from last week on Raw, one from last week on Raw, and that match he had with Dolph Ziggler back at No Mercy of 2017. I mean 16. I'm a fan.
Yep.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Oh, Maurice is hot, by the way. Oh, so we can all agree.
They're having a tag team turmoil at Mania for the women's titles. Looks
I
like.
goddamn called it.
Yeah, you did.
I called it. Damn it.
Just if you put a bet down on it, you would have won some money.
Who's going to waste money on WWE?
No one.
Already, people are complaining about the immense censorship that Peacock has, and you think people are going to waste money to watch that?
Nope.
I want to watch Trish Stratus in a towel. I don't give a shit about if you guys are trying to think that like WWE is culturally relevant anymore, because it's not.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, Reginald, he's wearing that suit. Let's
Where's
go, baby.
Where's CR to drool over Reginald? We all know how much CR has a man crush on him.
I'm just trying my best to care. Because I know damn well we'll have Mandy and Dana wrestle another nothing match.
Yep.
Because they have nothing for these women.
They
It's
have
to know that,
they have the talent, they just don't want to use it.
like, they don't want to give Mandy a character. Even her being a female narcissist would be pretty nice. Because she
Yeah.
actually is one of the more attractive women. She could wrestle even though she can do like 3 moves. And all she needs to be is in a storyline. You don't, in a fun, over the top character. She's a hot girl that obviously knows how to conduct heat.
Yep.
And you can just make a nice model narcissist out of that. Other than what you're doing with Carmella, even though she has a horse face. Like, if you give Mandy her old theme song with that entrance, you make a star.
True.
Not Nia Fats and Shayna Baszler. You can call it fat shaming whatever you want. Just know that you're part of the problem why WWE is declining.
I'm fat myself, and I don't even want to see Nia Jax in the ring.
Nobody wants to fuck Nia Jax unless they don't like their pelvis anymore. That's perfectly okay. Everybody can chubby chase. That's what Reginald's with them.
Yep.
It'll
Let him
it'll be
let
like
him
when
break
Bowser ate. It'll be
let
like
him
when
break a
Bowser ate
hip.
Mario.
I nominate Chidori to take Naya out on a date.
Come on, Shidori, you're
The,
being a terrible person. Don't say no.
just think about how big the bill will be at the end of the night.
Oh god. Then she won't even go 50-50.
Nope.
Imagine like you break your neck and she has a history of injuring people. And yet she comes around like crying for forgiveness just to be like, oh, it's just an accident. I know accidents happen in the ring. It is
Yeah.
perfectly fine. Like if a guy messes up on a hurricane run or off the rope spot, it's a one-time thing. It's not much to get upset about. A botch happens. That's gonna happen. It's no one's
Yeah.
fault. But like this chick has a history of doing this even to men and multiple women, even top of the card. And no one's ever thought
But
maybe Naya needs more practice in the practice facility
well,
or just
look at Owen Hart. He broke two people's necks, and they didn't have a problem with him.
here's the thing, Owen Hart only broke two people's necks. Shit,
True.
Kyrie Sane is now a housewife because of Nia Jax.
Wow.
Listen, Owen Hart shortened a career. Nia Jax
Nia.
ended one.
Yeah. True. Big difference there.
Big difference. Owen Hart ate dinner. Nia Jax ate everyone's dinner.
When she
Jesse,
says
get
I'm
this.
not finished with you, she's not talking about wrestling.
She's talking about your plate.
Yep.
Everything and the plate goes. Kirby's the name you should know. Nia Jax is a sequel.
See what happens when you beat gremlins after 3 a.m.? They turn out to be Nia Jax.
I'm not like most girls. I don't have a diet. I'm joking, kids. Nia Jax does suck.
Yep.
McKee. I'm sorry. Just tell me if I pronounce it right, man. I don't want to be that type of guy and consistently mess up your name whenever I shout people out. I'm guilty of doing
Uh,
that crap.
yeah, I'm like one of the kings of messing up people's names too.
Or
Or
else I
flat
would be
out,
calling you pal.
or I flat out forget get them. That's why I have the names up here because I sometimes flat out forget who I'm talking to.
I get the imposing look of Nia Jax, but Tamina has the same thing. Nia Jax, just a fat SJW chick. She doesn't look intimidating. She's just overweight and looks like she's gonna scream
Yeah.
at you if you ask like, oh, I don't see enough vegetables there.
He Jamel saying Nia Jax looks like Fiona from Shrek.
No, bro. Jamel, she looks like if Wendy Williams exhaled.
And he's saying Shayna is a donkey.
I'm sorry, she came out of a double ACL injury and not even lost a lick of weight. You do not deserve to talk any shit to a wrestler. Nia, you suck. If
Yeah.
anybody like has her in the top 100 of that shitty female women's wrestling list, I swear if she's in there, even be above Beth Phoenix, you're a psychopath.
I have to agree.
I mean, I didn't disagree with the whole list entirely. It's my opinion anyway, but just, oh man, just the list they had for that.
Yeah.
I already gave a little faith in like what demographic is pro wrestling even hitting anymore. Back when I did that video on the top world title wins for WrestleMania, and they put The Rock and Cena 29 Mania 29 match. Like anybody remembered it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she kind of
Yes.
dressed up Lacey like that.
Yeah. It's right after Yokozuna's.
Here, it's at least the buns I dropped looked realistic.
Yeah.
Like, okay, this guy's 500 pounds. He's gonna possibly crush my ribs or my throat
Yeah.
just by sitting on me. So it's like,
Yeah.
okay, the buns I drop, everybody needs to evade that. Nia
Yeah.
Jax, just by fucking her, you need to leave.
Jamel, I just
Why do you
dropped
think
that.
Undertaker has to talk shit? Undertaker has to talk shit because he knows this company is going to die.
Yep. He spit Undertaker spit the truth when he said this generation is soft.
It's soft. We came from guys that look like badasses, look like they chain smoke, guys that you possibly want to drink a beer with, to guys that possibly you want to game and give shout outs to a YouTube channel. People want characters they want to look up to.
Yeah, they don't want to see their friend on TV.
Oh God, bro, they don't know, man. Like you
Jamel, I
think,
dropped that link in case you want to join us.
yeah, man, come in, bro. We can still fat shame Nia Jax while we're at it.
Yep.
I'm joking. We're not gonna entirely do that, man. But when we talk shit about a wrestler, we'll go off. Mustafa Ali's gonna get it. Mojo Rawley's gonna get it. We haven't seen that guy in nearly a year or two. I haven't seen him since WrestleMania last year. The guy has shown that he has no talent. He won an Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. You know what that actually means? Mid card for life.
Nothing. Yep.
Memorial Battle Royal means mid card for life. Cesaro is not going to get elevated even if he beats Rollins on Sunday. Mojo hasn't been seen on television for over a year. Corbin sucks ass. Dude, Big Show is on AEW. You're already a mid carder.
Yeah. What it do, Jamel?
What up, Synnamon? And it's Jamel.
What's
you
going
got
on,
it right.
Oh.
You saying it right. It's Jamel.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're... Oh, okay. Oh, I've seen you before. You're from I've seen you on Swerve.
Yeah, on Square Show.
Yeah. I first met Jamel over on Swerve's channel.
Is he on tonight too?
Not right now. He might do something afterwards.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I see her here ripping on that.
How you feeling about Raw so far? Yeah, man.
So far, well, the Bad Bunny thing was pretty funny though. I did kind of enjoy that.
Hey,
don't bring a half.
I used to.
Yeah, don't bring a. Like I said, don't bring a $500,000 car to a wrestling event.
Because Vince is gonna buy it.
No, the Miz is gonna mess it up. And why did he get Bad Bunny in this anyway?
I don't know. They just need more stuff to elevate the feud to give some reason to watch Raw. Technically, that's really understanding. How do you feel like the build to WrestleMania has been over the last few weeks, Jamel?
Last year WrestleMania was okay. It was all right, you know. For them
the
to do
build.
The build. Oh, it's lazy. It's lazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really lazy this year.
Pure laziness.
It's pure rush and over pure laziness. I understand over the recent releases over losing already, like Charlotte's health. Andrade is already released. They have a lack of star power. And most of their feuds have been built. Most of the builds
COVID
been
thing coming on. You know, they got rid of a lot of wrestlers during the COVID thing.
Yeah, man. I mean, the only person that actually looked good over the release is who? Forgot.
What in Raw?
Young, James Storm.
Oh, you talking about
anybody that got released outside of WWE, like what they're succeeding right now outside of WWE.
Well, I don't, how y'all be watching I cannot watch TNA for some reason.
Neither can I. I won't even give it a chance.
It's unwatchable.
It's unwatchable.
Rose and Totilla are high, so that's why they watch it. System.
I'm high 24/7 and I won't watch it.
So it's not worth watching these days.
Dude, they have
because
Rich
I remember they had the
world
6-sided
champion.
ring. That's when it was the best time when they had the 6-sided ring. When you had like AMW, you had Team Canada, you had
Beer
Money.
Money. No, Beer Money
Main
wasn't
Event
around
Mafia.
there. It was AMW.
Oh yeah, you're talking about earlier days. My fault.
The earlier they when they first came on.
Team Triple X.
Yeah, cause when I seen the Canadian story, I flipped out. That was like the most amazing movie I ever seen. With what's his name?
They won't even.
Doug Williams.
Yeah.
Was it Jay Lethal there doing a Macho Man ripoff at one point?
The Black
that was a bit later.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Consequences, Creed.
And, he was ripping off Ric Flair too.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know he ripped off Flair. I knew he was ripping off Macho Man for a while.
He did an impressive Ric Flair impression.
I mean, he didn't like do like the wrestling persona, but he imitated him in the ring.
Oh, cool.
He nailed it pretty good.
I mean, at least he's a top star in Ring of Honor. And
yeah.
Whoever in the hell's watching that. Yeah, Ring of Honor's still in business for some apparent reason.
He's there with the Briscoes.
Briscoe?
That's one tag team I wish would get out of ROH is the Briscoes.
Facts. They should have been in the WWE. They could have been a fine, badass version of the Bushwhackers.
At least in NXT, they'll be a good fit in NXT. Then after a couple of years, they can move on to WWE to SmackDown.
Yeah, but they don't treat NXT as a branching system for younger talent. Why do you think Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa are still their top stars?
Yeah, but they can't pull any top bills on NXT. The only top bill they got is Adam Cole and Finn Balor. But they can't pull no accomplished superstar over there like Randy Orton. You see him going to NXT?
Nope.
No, thank you.
Because they can't. Because they're not trying to build stars.
They still got Velveteen Dream down there, I believe.
No, he ain't been on her in a minute.
Oh yeah,
what school did you go to?
I think he's in legal trouble.
What school did you go to?
I'm a little bit too old for Velveteen.
Just hopefully you guys don't have kids.
Nope.
I don't got kids.
Too young to have kids.
I got dogs.
Oh, Velveteen will. Oh, no. Cody Rhodes will go for the dogs. Hey, guys. I'm going to use the bathroom live here on Dynamite. This will take at least 16 minutes. Don't start the next match.
Damn.
That's literally Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, that's literally him. He actually probably built that company, really.
Because he's a mid-carder on his own show. Imagine how sad you have to be for that.
And he acted like it was he wanted to take himself out of the heavyweight picture.
No one asked.
Over there at AEW, I'd like to see some kind of faction wars pay-per-view. Since they got so many of them.
Yeah. I mean, they already have too many as they begin. Like, no one can take Dark Order seriously. The Death Triangle are not taken as seriously as they should be. Inner Circle's babyface now. And the Pinnacle just started. And what else?
The Nightmare Family.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I hate Jurassic Express.
You got who else you got?
Nightmare Family.
That's another one. Damn. Come to think about it. Team Taz. How we get about Team Taz?
Yeah, how could we forget about that
QT
one?
Marshall's what about QT Marshall's faction? It's called Irrelevant.
I'm glad
no one's.
How many damn
QT Marshall doesn't care about QT Marshall.
QT Marshall cares only about QT Marshall. He got tired of being around Nightmare Family.
I mean, are you even, Jamal? Are you even behind QT Marshall? Like, do you really are that invested in the feud?
I mean, now since he done turned on the Nightmare Family, this gonna bring a little interesting storyline along.
Yeah, to just like Cody look good over most of this, like because we know QT's not going to get over on Cody.
Yeah, no, he almost got Cody last night. If it weren't for Red Velvet, yeah, if it weren't for Red
Why
Velvet,
was only
Cody,
Red Velvet there?
Come to think about it, she
Yeah,
was the
but
only one there. But they jumped on the rest of them though. They got and who else is in the Nightmare? They got this Lee Johnson. You got Dustin.
Lee Johnson, Austin Gunn, and Bill and
They wasn't even
Billy
there.
Gunn.
They wasn't even there.
Like the guys outside the ring. Like, isn't this your president, like your owner? Like, why aren't you helping him? Like, it makes no sense, bro. And I'm just asking.
No, you can't say that because Vince McMahon got involved in a lot of the production back in the day.
I understand.
He got involved in all of it. Got hit with the bedpan, getting the needle stuck up his ass, and having his prize Corvette destroyed. He enjoyed every second of it, and I did too.
Pause.
So did I.
I mean, who wouldn't want to stick it to their boss every now and then?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Everybody did.
Here's the thing. Vince McMahon looks like every boss that you want to beat the shit out of. Like, Cody Rhodes looks like a guy who possibly French kisses his male co-workers.
Yeah, Vince totally got a slappable face.
From another black man to another, what really attracts black women to Cody Rhodes?
Don't ask me. I'm just as clueless as the next one. Don't ask me.
I'll stay out of this as the only white person on the panel.
Just asking. Red Velvet. I swear, probably Jade Cardell's gonna go for Cody. Sick and tired. These black women going for Cody. Cody's like taking roids when he's like 150, like weighing $150. This guy's a midget, I swear. And why this guy has a reality show? Why this guy has a reality show? What's interesting about the Nightmare Family?
They trying to be like the Miz. You know, they trying to push him like the Miz. Like, yeah.
Here's the thing: the Miz is at least an actor.
He's an accomplished actor like that. I mean, not well. He done
The Miz
more
is
than
an actor. The Bella Twins. The Bella Twins are married, or at least had relationships with the top guys.
Did he do another movie besides the Marine franchise?
I
think
know.
some involving Christmas movies.
Did he do a Christmas movie?
Some involving Christmas.
Yeah, I think so.
And that's it, isn't it?
I think there's been some action films he's been in, but no, you really don't want to care, don't you?
If I never heard of him, I probably wouldn't.
It's not your fault.
Believe me, it really isn't. It's not.
It's not my fault.
He say he an A-lister, but he always get a D-list movie.
You're in a D-list movie and you're a Z-list actor, Miz. With your 2010 haircut.
You're direct
the
to
same
DVD
move since 2009.
actor. He's a direct to DVD actor.
Yeah, well,
Miz has a hot wife like.
Well, you know, it had to been a bad idea to do the Marine if John Cena turned down the second one.
Yeah,
I don't understand. Miz looks like a stepdad. How do you get Maurice?
Money.
He must know something that we don't know.
Money or D, that's the only two reasons.
Bro, it better
money
be.
Or
it
drugs.
Better be. It better be money.
He said drugs.
It better. It's possibly the cologne. It's possibly called chloroform.
He got
that. Like a good scent that you use on women for coat.
He's using the love potion number 9.
Yep.
That's what he used.
I mean, I can just understand Cody.
That's the same
I can understand why Cody got brandy.
Oh
God.
I wonder if Nia uses chloroform on Reginald.
I think Reginald's Booker T's
Possibly.
secret love child.
Oh God. Reginald is future's past, bro. I'm sick.
I swear to God, he looks just like Booker T. It's either Booker
Booker
T or
T
R
just-
True.
Well, they did
Booker T fusion bands with Hornswoggle.
they didn't make Jason Jordan Angle's son, so they could bring Booker T back as Reginald's father.
Oh, can he do the promo while Jason Jordan's there?
Oh, that'd be good too. Wouldn't that be epic?
Kurt Angle, I'm coming for you.
Yeah, look how short he is. He's trying to peek over the shoulders of the women. He said he the shortest one out of that group.
Do you guys miss Enzo Amore?
Right now, I
Yeah.
kind of am.
Yeah, he need to come back. Yeah. I want to let Big Cass come
Bada
back.
boom, realest crack in the room.
How you doing?
They gonna ride on the Zoe train. Here come Bobby
You know,
Lashley.
you think the New Day should break up?
Hell yeah.
It's been long overdue. Isn't it what you been together 10 years?
I mean, they're already
That's the longest anybody ever been
6.
together. 10. 6 years?
It's because the New Day is related to gamers.
Kids love them. That's the only reason I see them keeping them together.
I have kids that watch wrestling.
It's just like
I thought the Riot Squad were a thing.
It's like watching the band remake all over again.
I forgot the Riot Squad were a thing.
They was a thing.
Yeah.
Until what's called got pregnant, and we ain't seen her since. Damn, what's her name? Sarah Logan.
Liv Morgan should be a star.
She should.
I don't even know what they're doing with Naomi, because Naomi is just a chick with a big ass and an entrance.
I actually find Naomi attractive.
Yeah, she's attractive. Yeah.
I know everybody wants to clap her cheeks, but other than that, like, she has no personality.
Really?
She has no personality, bro.
So she's just bland.
She a bad singing dancer. She's a bad singing dancer that's married to one of the Usos. That's literally her gimmick.
So being fuckable is it a qualifier for female wrestler now?
Pretty much.
Fuckable is it?
Mandy Rose is Mandy Rose is fuckable.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Sasha Banks. Yeah, Sasha Banks and definitely Bianca Belair.
Bianca Belair.
Yeah,
she would be good. Sasha Banks. Bianca Belair more attractive than Sasha Banks, to be honest.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, Sasha Banks seems like she'll
to be honest, they should not be main eventing.
It seems like she'll be a handful. Like she'll be too much to deal with.
Bianca or Sasha?
Sasha.
Okay, I can agree with you there.
Yeah, it seems like she's too much. Yeah.
None of these women sound like a housewife. None of these women look like housewives to you.
Nope.
No.
I'm not saying that's not a terrible thing. I'm just saying if you want to wipe up these chicks, they've probably been drilled out by Brad Maddox and Xavier Woods already.
Oh man, you had to bring up the whole page thing, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm gonna bring it up because that shows that female wrestlers literally have no standards. Fucking Mickey James dated Kenny Dykstra. Oh God!
Actually, I thought she was married to one of them English guys that was fighting in AEW. Not AEW, but TNA.
Nick Aldis. Nick Aldis.
Yeah, that's his name. I thought she was married to him still.
Yeah, she is. This is from like 06. This is from like 08.
Oh, okay.
So she was technically in a real life thing with Cena while she was dating Kenny from the Spirit Squad.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't even know that.
And they,
Me
yeah.
either.
You tell me nobody wants to smash Mickey James from back in the day? I mean, she still looks good now, but dude,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah, I'd
would.
smash her.
I would.
would
Me
you?
too.
Did you guys smash the chicks that Wrestling Otaku has in that don't pull out corner and shit?
Oh, man. I don't know about all that now.
Me either.
Maki Ito looks 12, so you know the Wrestling Otaku is gonna go for that. Oh,
Oh, she's a terrible singer. Jesus Christ.
isn't her gimmick is that she cusses?
Maki
Yeah.
Ito?
Yeah, I
No,
don't
she's
know.
probably like some karaoke princess or something from Japan.
What the fuck, Kenny? What the fuck do you think is successful in pro wrestling, bro? Kenny, you had to like, what the fuck does this guy? This guy has this Japanese little girl fetish on pro wrestling, and he's ruining AEW. Didn't you get the lowest ratings on Impact?
Are you talking about Twinkle Toes McFinger Bag? I'm like, what Kenny are you talking about?
Omega.
Oh yeah.
Don't Omega look like a sleazy porn star to you?
Yeah.
And Don Callis looks like the sleazy porn director.
No, Don Callis look like a sleazy car salesman. Like he just sold you a fucked up car. You got that face that you can't trust.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure. You got to fix his alternator once a week, but still, yeah, it's still good, kid. It's still good.
You see how he did one of the Young Bucks, slapped him and everything. How about you don't got no heart?
And the Young Bucks didn't beat the shit out of him. Why?
I don't even know. I think
there's no restriction.
Don Callis
look weak.
Don Callis got something over them that there's something got to be something real juicy that he knows something about the guns that
Oh, they were good in Japan. Remember that they were good in Japan? Remember they were good in Japan?
They're the Bullet Club.
Dude, if you're no disrespect to the Bullet Club in Japan, but if you really think Bullet Club was that mainstream, I saw a poor guy try to shoot a shot, and he was a pure Bullet Club fan. Tell me that went well. Tell me that went well.
No,
I'm not even trying to be mean.
No, one thing about wrestlers. See, I used to work at a arena, and they always had the wrestlers that's coming down. You don't supposed to interact with the wrestlers when they backstage. So it was this one kid. I think he was like 16 or 17.
Yeah.
And Triple H was going to the ring. And like I said, you don't supposed to mess with them. They tell us that on that job. You don't supposed to mess with them. So the guy like, I'm going to talk to him.
He got his ass kicked?
No, but it was funny. Like he went to grab the pen and paper. Instead, he pushed him in the face like, "Get out of the fucking way! I'm going on my way to the ring." Yeah, that happened.
Wow.
He mushed him in the face. He pushed him like, "Get out of."
That is crazy.
Yeah, and he got hit, and the dude ended up getting fired. Yeah, he ended up getting fired that same night.
Don't get in that fucking ring, pal.
No, he said. No, he said, "Get out of my way, kid. I'm on my way to the fucking ring." That's what he said.
Bruh.
And that
you think Triple H should run the company?
I think he'd be good for it. He been there. I mean, he know the business.
Really?
He know the business. He been there. He might as well run it.
I mean, he knows how to be a wrestler. Does he know how to run a wrestling company?
I think he's been doing so-called NXT.
I mean, but NXT only pulls.
Though.
Then he was the general manager for a point in time of Raw, wasn't he?
I mean, I'm not trying to bury NXT, but NXT is gonna only grow as much as NXT can, because NXT is not over a building block of SmackDown as well that they can push over to the mainstream, all because they got the guys that they got.
Well, yeah, I think about this young Brock Lesnar that got coming training. I can't think of his name, but he looked just like young Brock Lesnar.
I know who
which
you're talking about. I can't remember his name, but I hope he turns out to be good.
I think he'll be better than Brock
you
Lesnar.
talking about the blonde guy?
Yeah.
Whoa, that's a
He
huge statement.
he definitely has the look. Now he just gotta find out if he has the talent.
Didn't he just wait? Who are you guys talking about?
I can't think of his
The
name,
guy,
but
me either. The guy that
Was he
looks like
blonde?
Brock Lesnar that's training to be a wrestler.
Is he blonde?
yeah, he blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, dirt like a dirty blood,
Something Bordeaux?
like a brownish blood.
Something
Yeah.
Bordeaux?
I think so.
Say that name again.
Oh, something Bordeaux. I can't find his first name.
That sounds like it. That sounds sort of similar to it.
Yeah.
But they need new talent these days. They honestly do. They need new talent.
They need new talent, but they need talent that's going to spread over to the main roster and be good for television. Because NXT is not going to be it to grow. Like, I think it's better off if they make it just a network exclusive. Like, bring it back because it's not elevating as much viewership as it should.
Well, if I had to put one wrestler from NXT for the mainstream, it's Dexter Loomis. It seems like he's ready to make that
Yeah,
mainstream jump.
I agree with you.
Loomis
I agree
is
with you.
ready. Yeah,
He is
Loomis
ready to
Loomis
make
is
that
ready.
jump.
Karrion Kross, I think, should have a character. Though I think like he should be like some type of serial killer ass character
Really?
with his hot girlfriend Scarlett Bordeaux.
Oh shit, she
That
is. Wow.
like, bro, you can make stars. They just need to be elevated over to a top beyond just being a good wrestler, and that makes them a good talent. Like you don't have to just make them a good wrestler to get them over to mainstream.
I say Dexter Loomis be a good fit because he's quiet, mysterious. You don't know what's going on in his head, and like he caused a lot of trouble on SmackDown and Raw.
Yeah, I would love to see him on the main roster.
I can see him terrorize somebody like Baron Corbin or something.
Didn't he try to terrorize Velveteen Dream?
Yeah,
try to get him in the tag.
He tried to he wanted them to be a tag team at first, but Velveteen Dream kept telling them down.
Oh, you know who else should be a star? Santos Escobar. If he puts some more weight on himself, that guy's going to be a star. He can look like Hector Garza.
I'm not too familiar with him.
Oh, he's with this cool faction over on NXT. Something
Oh
El
yeah,
Fantasma.
I know you're talking about. I know you're talking. He with Fish. I can't think of the two. Price and somebody else that he be running around with.
Raul Mendoza and Joaquin Wilde.
Yeah, that's his name. That's their name.
And they're this lucha faction that's like, think of Lucha House Party and you killed it.
But more vicious, more gangster-like.
Like that never existed.
More like mafia style,
if it's like Lucha House Party, more mafia style, I'd love that.
Yeah, that's Escobar. That's how his group is.
Like you make characters, you make stars, you make guys that want to be stars and they look like it. And I thought Enzo was a nice character like that. Like he was a clout chaser character. Like you can make something like that.
He was good for getting his ass whooped. That's all he was good for.
I mean, he was still entertaining in some places.
I mean, when he was on 205 Live, he was entertaining, but when he was on the regular roster with Cass, he was always getting his ass whooped. Cass had to always come to his face.
Didn't Enzo knock himself out at one point?
Yeah. I think I heard it was an accident off in English.
No, it was with one of the Bond villains. The Bond villains went.
Simon Gotch.
He's supposed to do a baseball slide underneath the rope, and he actually ended up hitting its head on the rope and bouncing its head off.
Yeah, Simon talked shit about him. He said, "You have fake Jays, you're fake Italian, even though you're Russian, can't wrestle, you suck ass, go die."
Damn. Personal one. That's personal. That's a fighting word.
Yeah, damn. I mean, I laughed at the fake Jays part, but damn.
I didn't know he was Italian. I mean, I didn't know he was Russian.
Me either.
I didn't really care.
I mean,
I thought the Italian New York.
Because You know, most of the Italians are down up there in New Jersey. You know.
Yeah, I thought he was actually Italian. I didn't know he was Russian.
I didn't even know Liv Morgan was from New Jersey.
You know, she don't carry her. Yeah, she don't carry herself like Carmella. She's from New York.
I mean,
Why do I think she's from New
Liv
Jersey?
Liv Morgan can't be from New Jersey because she's cute. She's hot. I don't.
Yeah. He said all New Jersey girls are ugly.
Yes,
Apparently.
that's true.
From the
That's
Jersey
true.
Shore. Yeah.
They can fight me. I don't care.
You
Go
gonna
ahead.
get your ass.
Go ahead. I've been in New Jersey.
Snooki on you.
He said, "Don't make me talk about Jersey, son. I'm gonna come over there and slap you, son." Fist pump.
Jersey Shore.
Yeah, Jersey Shore.
Whoever watched Jersey Shore went to Starbucks and had to watch The Bachelor. I just know that you're a single mother. You are a single mother. No disrespect, but you are a single mother, and there's nothing wrong with it.
Honestly,
Just
I
know
can
there's
never
a reason.
get into shows like that.
I can never go into Starbucks. I can
Damn.
never go to the Starbucks if I have a woman with me. Unless I have a woman with me.
Oh, no.
I've never stepped out of in a Starbucks.
If you're a man with bills to pay, you never go to a Starbucks. You go to your fucking nearby cafe or your bodega. You don't go to that shit.
Or your gas station.
Or go to a 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Or a 7-Eleven or a gas station. Bro, you don't go to fucking...
Really,
you don't pay $9.55 for nothing.
Not for a cup of coffee.
What it do, Steve?
Not for a cup of coffee.
What up, Steve?
What's up, Steve? How's the trip going, man?
How's your vacation?
Cedric Alexander, poor bastard.
He just got such the worst luck in the world.
And I didn't mind the Hurt Business. I thought it was a cool faction that WWE needed to actually get some importance in the show.
Well, they still got Baron Corbin. I mean, it's still running. I mean, they just doing some hiring now.
Corbin is not... I'm joking. That's messed up. I shouldn't say that.
Corbin sucks.
Corbin sucks.
They need to take that King gimmick off of him.
Take him off.
Yeah, that's been running like a year and a half now.
The guy looks like a target manager fighting cancer. The guy's terrible. He's got a muffin top. Get this guy. I hate this dude, man. Corbin sucks.
Oh.
If Steve wasn't on vacation and he was up here, he would be going on a rant about how much Corbin sucks.
Swerve is one of the 15 people in this country that even talk positively about Corbin.
Corbin ain't that bad. I mean,
you never want to rewatch a Corbin match. Tell me a match
never.
you ever remember.
You don't even want to watch it the first time
Corbin
around.
sucks, bro. If Corbin isn't Corbin, if you can't rewatch a match or a clip of Baron Corbin, like hell, I talk shit about the Miz, but I can be like, okay, it's a career-defining moment when he did in Talking Smack, and he won the WWE Championship against Cena. That's I can respect that.
Wait a minute,
Corbin ain't shit.
Corbin, has he ever held the title?
He held the U.S. title.
Yeah, that's
it, right?
But it's the U.S. title.
Yeah.
He did win Money in the Bank, but Cena buried him. So I respect Cena a lot more.
Thank God Cena did that. Only time I'm glad Cena buried someone.
I mean, Corbin, he was just going to do this if he was WWE champion. I hate Shinsuke Nakamura. You think you're going to be WWE champion? You're not even going to last the night.
Yeah, Shinsuke don't even got a match with WrestleMania.
He is such a mid-carder, it should be illegal.
No, Shinsuke got a match at WrestleMania?
I don't know.
Nakamura has no match. Cesaro gets Rollins.
You know what? I think it get close time him to release him because they never hold on to their Japanese stars like that. They never hold on to them.
Nope.
Unless you're Asuka, you're nothing.
Well, yeah.
Kairi Sane already died off Nia Jax's diabetes rage, and Nakamura, they can't do anything with the poor guy.
Since she had a sugar rush.
She had sugar rage. It's way different.
Sugar rage.
What?
It goes to her.
You don't
It goes to your hips.
You don't want to hear before her first donut of the day.
Like, quick, somebody give her a banana.
Quick, someone get her a dozen donuts. Her sugar's going low.
I think she's the only person who puts. Nia Jax's the only person whose protein shake is literally white sugar and water.
Damn. Sugar water.
It can't be brown sugar. Are you racist?
Because you know white sugar dissolves in water. It dissolves in water. Brown sugar doesn't.
Ew,
dissolve in
water. Listen, one of her stands was trying to guilt trip me one time. I said a top 10 stuff, and I wasn't even trying to always make fun of her weight. I said that her weight is one of the issues because it's making her more clumsy. She's not taking care of it, even though she literally suffered a double ACL injury, causing her to do rehab. And if you're doing that and you're not even losing weight or improving in the ring, and she can't take constructive criticism, and you're hurting your own coworkers, you shouldn't be allowed to still be in the WWE.
They got
fair enough, right?
This got place on in AEW for. I mean, look what what's that big girl name over there?
Nyla Rose.
Yeah. She doing.
We already have a big fat dude in AEW, but they already have a fat dude. We already have a fat dude in WWE. We don't need to toss away our fat dude for AEW in the women's roster.
So wait a minute. So she is transgender, right?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
So how they allow her to wrestle women? I don't understand that.
You're gonna get canceled, Jamal. Don't do that. You're gonna get canceled. Oh my god.
Yeah, because she's technically a woman now.
Because she's technically a woman.
She was technically born a man. It says
I'm a woman.
It says it on her birth certificate.
I'm a woman.
Now I don't know if the goddamn doctor made a mistake and put boy down instead of girl.
Well, I don't. If you're a doctor and you make that mistake, I don't think you should be practicing medicine.
Thank you. So
well, it's called gender
dysphoria. It's
called gender dysphoria.
You know what? That's a good phrase. We ought to start that. Genderless. That's a good one.
Oh my god. They already have gender neutral bathrooms in my school. I don't need this shit.
Yeah.
That's a person who doesn't call themselves either a boy or a girl.
Yeah, we didn't have a problem when I was going to school. There was only 2 bathrooms.
A boys and a girl.
That's it. And I ain't give a damn at the boys' bathroom. I'm running in the girls' bathroom, use the bathroom. I didn't give a damn.
Cancel! Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, I'm feeling so assaulted right now. Sexually assaulted. You're gonna get canceled. That's every asshole. That's every asshole. I swear, that's every asshole, bro. They can't take an opinion.
2021 is the year of cancel culture.
Yep.
They'll be like, well, wrestling's fake. No shit.
Yeah. Maybe Captain Obvious.
Maybe nowadays it looks fake, but back then, wrestling was brutal.
Oh no, they'll be like, then they'll say the N-word afterwards after they can't think of a comeback. Prove me wrong.
But you know what? It's kind of strange that WWE hasn't followed that route yet. Like everybody else has jumped behind the Black Lives Movement, except for the WWE.
We need to get Steve up here to say the N-word.
Because WWE. Well, remember back in 2005 when I said the N-word, pal? I think people are going to just think that I'm pushing a brand, and then they'll just bring up the N-word that he said near John Cena and all that stuff. That's what I feel like why Vince wasn't trying to bring up more black people problems.
Probably.
Oh, you know, remember he had that run in with Nation of Domination back in the day when DX destroyed their locker room, and they thought the Hart Foundation did it.
And X-Pac went out in blackface as Mark Henry.
Wait, didn't Triple H accuse Bret Hart of saying the N-word to get the Nation of Domination on the Hart Foundation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is the funniest thing ever. Imagine if you use that on today. Hey guys. Yo, Sammy Callahan said the N-word. Moose runs and chases him.
Castle culture. Yeah. Well, I don't know what we're gonna watch on Monday's night. we can watch Dark Elevation.
Oh hell
We-
no! Dark needs
We
Dark
did that
elevation.
once, and we vowed never to do it again.
What?
It was 15 matches. It was
Yeah,
15 matches of nothing.
But no, how can you squeeze 15 matches in 2 hours?
No man, they just think
No
wrestling
commercials.
just needs more wrestling.
No commercials.
You don't need more wrestling. You just need to make a good show, bro.
But now, they bring in new talent, though. I mean, you get tired of seeing the same old people every weekend. Like every week, like on Raw and SmackDown. We see the same old faces every single day. At least they try to bring in somebody new. Even if there is just a no name, it's good to see somebody fresh in the ring.
But here's the thing. WWE sticks with the same guys. We don't even know most of the roster for AEW right now because they keep bringing in new guys.
Like I said, maybe Tony Khan is onto something. Maybe he knows something that we don't know.
Isn't he responsible for the Jacksonville Jaguars? I shouldn't trust Tony Khan with wrestling.
Swerve said his soccer team sucked so bad they got kicked out of the pros.
Who?
Tony Khan's soccer team.
He tried.
Live on Dynamite. Live on Dynamite, guys.
He built the arena over there in England for just for wrestling, football, and soccer. So we're gonna see some AEW shows over there in London pretty soon. Cause he do all that little stadium they built over there.
Jamal, I'm sorry, but Tony Khan has a vagina.
He's a rich vagina.
We can talk
Get
about
it right.
He's
Get it right. It's a mangina.
He's a filthy rich mangina. How about filthy stinking rich
Vince
mangina?
Yeah, but here's the thing. Tony Khan has his dad's money. Vince made his own.
Wait a minute. What about Vince's dad? Did he start the back before then?
Yeah, Vince Senior owned the WWW.
But that they weren't as mainstream as they were today back then.
Kayfabe was still a thing.
It was just purely wrestling back then, but now you want to add celebrities and cinematic matches and stuff. It's just terrible.
You don't like cinematic matches?
Man, that Firefly Funhouse was the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life.
What about the Boneyard match?
That was the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. That was the best match ever. With the Firefly Funhouse match, it sucked so bad. It did. They weren't even wrestling. They were just acting out, acting the scene.
What about the live sex celebration above the edge? Okay, that wasn't a that was not a match. But it was in the ring though.
Yes, it was. There was a match. It was an intergender match. Somebody got to get pinned now.
Somebody had to be pinned, but we didn't have to know.
Yeah. Somebody had to be pinned, so that was a good match. That's one of my top 3 matches. Edge and Lita.
Who gave you this? Dylan.
And Randy Orton quit smoking a cigarette. All that black stuff coming out of his mouth.
Didn't he get leaked for smoking?
I was just making a joke, but I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if that's true.
Like wrestlers can't smoke?
RVD smokes weed.
Yeah.
He's an avid smoker. He be out there high as hell jumping
in the military.
Him and somebody else they admitted they smoke weed and wrestling.
Val Venus,
RVD.
Val Venus is in the weed industry right now.
Oh man, I bet you got to be like the coolest person to hang around. You hear all
Hello,
the wrestling
ladies.
stories. You hear all the women that he slept
Hello,
with.
ladies.
I don't care.
Hello,
I don't care.
ladies.
He was my favorite wrestler though. I liked the Val Venus. He was pretty entertaining.
Yeah.
Every time he had a new movie come out.
Even though Chris Jericho currently is a
PP.
Then when he slept with that
even though
Japanese woman.
Yep.
Oh no.
He always got his thing cut off.
And John Bob
Even-
saved him.
I choppy your PP.
Even though Chris Jericho's like a pregnant mother right now, he's still one of my favorite of all time.
You know what? It's something about Jericho. Okay, he hate. He already hate Orange Cassidy. He hate Pineapple Pete. He hate QT Marshall, the Big Apple. Now, does Jericho got a thing against fruit?
I think so.
I thought he had a thing against black people. Didn't he support Trump?
You can't.
No, I'm not going to go there.
I'm not gonna go there.
Please don't. As the only white guy here, I don't want to get involved in that talk.
I'm not gonna touch that subject. You're
Understandable.
You aren't supposed to say his name ever again. Oh boy, they even canceled him. You can't even say his name no more. You can't type his name in or nothing. You'll get in trouble.
DTA means don't trust anybody. For Trump, it means that. You know what GT? You know what GT means? Grab that.
Oh yeah.
I am going to build a wall. And I'm going to make Mexico pay for it.
Yeah, that's one thing about that too. How you gonna build the wall but you ain't paid taxes there in 20 years? You want these supposed to give you $5 billion
Yep.
to build the wall, and the last time you paid tax, you paid to $172. I got $172 in my pocket.
I know, right?
Yeah, you ain't paid the taxes in years.
Bro, I don't know why I'm having
don't even get me started on that little COVID thing. That man did not even have COVID. They ain't had no thing.
I don't even believe in COVID.
They pumped his ass up with some heroin. That's what it is. They shot heroin in his head and he felt amazing. Thought he could conquer the world.
I don't believe in COVID. I don't even believe in minorities. I don't believe in consent.
They don't believe in nothing.
I love JBL.
He just walk around all blind like oblivious to the world.
I love JBL so much. He's my favorite wrestler. I hate Bobby Lashley now.
This went off the rails awfully fast.
I'm sorry. The Hurt Business. Nation of Domination, never heard of him. New Day. Ew. Black.
Prime time players.
Prime time.
Prime time.
Yeah, prime time and
Ew.
prime time. Prime time.
Air Boom.
Who?
Air Truth. Air Truth.
Oh, Air Truth. Air Truth. Who was Air Truth?
Kofi Kingston and Air Truth.
They was a tag team?
Yeah, Kofi and Air Truth were a tag team.
I didn't know they was a tag team. I know.
I remember stuff that you guys don't even want to remember.
I mean, Kofi and Ken Evermore was a tag team. I remember that.
Does anybody even care about this Bad Bunny promo?
Unless he's saying Familia, I don't care.
We don't know about Bad Bunny. We don't know anything about Bad Bunny. Secretly, he probably can wrestle.
Other than he's a midget Hispanic dude that can barely speak much, like half of English, other than Damian Priest, and has little black girl hair. I don't care about Bad Bunny
This ain't got hair like a black girl.
because he does. The guy's gonna be relevant for 2 years. WWE has to be so bad at being mainstream anymore. We need freaking Paul. We need Logan Paul on SmackDown.
Yeah, like
Logan Paul,
who the hell cares about him?
YouTube star. YouTube star. What a mainstream actors at. Whatever happened? Yeah, Kevin Hart could have been there. I like love to see him get in the wrestling ring.
Isn't Kevin Hart's only comedy act is just screaming for the joke? and J. Cole, don't remember J. Cole. That's the only reason why Kevin Hart's relevant. J. Cole, thank you.
I'm getting some feedback off your mic, PSA.
So, who's going to see the Mortal Kombat movie?
I'm not.
I have no idea.
You ain't gonna watch the Mortal Kombat movie? You think it's gonna be that bad?
I want to.
Is it gonna be good as the first two?
Cool.
Is it gonna be better than the first two?
The action's cool.
Cause part 2 sucks so bad, man. Well, that had some of the crappiest. They had that like sci-fi channel effects. Like we watch a sci-fi movie, you can tell it as the special effects.
Yeah,
it's like a child did it. That's how Mortal Kombat 2 was. It was so ridiculous, man.
I don't even think I see the first one.
Oh, the first one was pretty good to me. I actually liked the first one. But the second one, they just went all off the wall with it.
They usually do with the sequel.
Just like how they did the Street Fighter movie.
Wow.
That was total garbage. Oh, boy. You had a French guy playing an American soldier. Not a French guy. Oh, where the fuck Jean-Claude Van Damme from? Belgium.
Oh, yeah.
You had a Belgian guy playing a tough American soldier guy. Then you had a skinny Mexican playing M. Bison.
Oh, wow.
Then E. Honda, he was from Hawaii in the movie. Balrog was a good guy. What else was wrong with that movie?
I'm not sure. Steve said he's going to be watching the Mortal Kombat movie.
Well, that might be cool.
Yeah, that sounds cool. Something I get into. How long this promo gonna last? Bad Bunny, you got a 50 gonna take out half the show.
Of course, he's the only thing that's saving Raw in Vince's opinion.
He's tapping to his inner Roman Reigns promo, right? Roman Reigns got to cut a 15-minute promo.
Yep, and a 5-minute.
I'm not a bad guy.
I don't care what nobody say. I like this version of Roman Reigns. I don't care what nobody say.
I love it. I like it too. It's Daniel's forcing himself over to the main event.
Roman. I mean, he walk around like he don't take nothing seriously.
No, wait. Did you know Daniel Bryan is like head of creatives on? He can create his own matches over on SmackDown.
Who?
Daniel Bryan.
Why is that? Well, you got some stock. You got some shares in the company or something.
He's also on the writing team.
Oh, okay.
Why do you think he's in the main event?
Because he had a rematch clause.
He lost twice on pay-per-view. What's the rematch clause over?
Okay, well, yeah, I guess he can make his own matches then.
Yep. Oh God! Why they're trying to force over this underdog story, and it's failing terribly.
Who's in the? Oh, now it's gonna leave.
In my
so
opinion,
it's gonna be a tag team. So it's gonna be a tag team match at WrestleMania now.
Yep.
No, it's a trip.
I'm talking about David Priest and Bad Bunny.
Yeah, I thought it was. They changed the match again from a tag team now to one-on-one, back to a tag team. So it looks like Damian Priest is healed up.
You know what? They ain't got the SmackDown title going up for SmackDown for WrestleMania yet.
Bro, I think they'll also do like a four corners match because the SmackDown tag team division is mad garbage.
Look, Sheamus, fella.
Fowler. It's a shame for pain.
They kick your ass. They kick your ass all the way here to Dublin. Dublin, Ireland.
Well,
It's Orse.
One of my old roommates, back in the day, I was flipping through the channels, and it just happened to pass Raw, and they're like, "Who's that? Who's that? Whole milk?" Referring to Sheamus, so that's what I call him now all the time. It's Whole Milk.
Nah, I remember one time they were calling Ronald McDonald.
Didn't they call him the Snowman?
Yeah. No, the Ronald McDonald was funny because he didn't know who Ronald McDonald was.
When they put him in that Muppet shit, that pissed me off when they put him in that Muppet shit back in 2011, and they turned him babyface. Yeah, they had They had the Muppets on Raw.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
God.
That's when they had the special guest GMs back then.
The special needs
It's Riddle,
guest
everybody.
It's Riddle. Riddle sucks.
I'm a freaking stoner, and I don't even want to see
Yeah,
him.
he remind me of a younger RVD. That's exactly who he remind me of.
And what the hell's with them bird
Who,
effects?
Ty Conti?
He shoot bird out of his toes.
Bro, I have athlete's foot, bro. I got athlete's foot, bro.
That's good shit, pal.
Remember Rusev? He used to wrestle without shoes.
Yep.
Rusev used to do the
Yeah,
same.
now he's wearing boots.
Yeah, he got tired of getting his foot stepped on.
So, when is Penelope Ford gonna cheat on Kip Sabian with a black guy?
You better watch Miro. that's who you better watch.
But Miro already has a hot wife, so that's not the question.
Oh well.
It's the wrestling business. You either cheat on your ugly wife or a hot wife. That's technically how it works. Same thing for the men too. Alita goes to Matt Hardy that looks alright for Edge that looks like a rock star.
Yeah, she was with Matt Hardy.
Yep.
I mean, Nikki Bella gets a chef. John Cena gets some Latina hot chick.
They aired their dirty laundry all on TV too.
Facts. I want a relationship.
John Cena had rules he had to follow by. John Cena laying down the rules.
I want a family. Oh, you said Make-A-Wish kid? No, I said I want a family. You said another Make-A-Wish kid?
Yeah, that's all he can say. Make-A-Wish kid.
But Marco Stunt's still in AEW.
Yep.
What's wrong with Marco Stunt?
He's a little kid. He's
a
about
little
the
kid.
height of -1.
You're feuding with a child. The guy is not funny.
Now, this is
Marco
something
Stunt
that's
is not funny.
Why aren't they keeping -1 around? I mean, I understand his
Because
daddy passed away, but it just started coming
they
ridiculous.
treat him like a Hall of Famer.
He wasn't there long enough to be a Hall of Famer, but he was there.
Making a bit of a personal present for Brody Lee's family is fine. Keeping in memory of Brody Lee is fine. Just don't drag that shit over to just get his kid on television. Like, it's dumb.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I'm tired of seeing this kid on there too. I mean, he don't do nothing. Everybody pretending like they scared of him. Oh, he's a damn kid. Goddamn kid.
Just kick him in the gut.
Oh no! Just slap on the back of the head. just like you do all kids. You slap them back of the head.
Chris Benoit him. I'm joking. Don't do that.
Are you
You
trying
trying
to get me canceled now, DFT?
After what he said about transgender people, that I don't even care what he said. That's gonna get him canceled. What I said is gonna get the wrestling community to cancel me because they don't like me talking shit about Chris Benoit because they're weirdos. Oh, you made fun of transgender people? You made fun of transgender people?
I didn't say
That's
anything
crazy.
about nothing. I just said I asked when she was transgender. I didn't say nothing like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, they're gonna no, Jamil, you don't take that. You can't question or understand anything about a person or why they change their gender. All you have to do is not question it and just tolerate it.
Yeah, just
You have to like it.
just like you tolerate.
Yeah, but if I say, oh, Chris Benoit doesn't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame because I think what he did was heinous and that was going to do a bad rap for the company and what they accept to be a legend in the company, all because he's a good wrestler and he's not a good human being, people are going to bash me for that because, oh, remember his matches with Eddie Guerrero? Oh.
They should put him in there. I don't see what the problem is. I mean, nobody cares about what he did. I mean, you know, he had that, what do they call that stuff? CTE. He had that.
But that's still no excuse for what he did to his family, Jamel. Like,
yeah, I know that,
and that's not going to do a good image.
But
yeah, that's the whole thing. It wouldn't be a good image for them.
Especially what they can allow over what their CTE thing does. Like, that's going to be a low standard for a company. Like, I understand, but even Wrestling Observer won't put them in their Hall of Fame because of what they could do for their image.
But you
got to understand the business side of things.
But you know, he had to have put a concussion call. You know, he had that diving headbutt move. So doing that for 20-some plus years, he had to do something to his brain.
I mean, Mick Foley had the same, possibly more than that shit, and that nigga never thought of killing anybody.
I don't think.
You think that guy in the...
I don't think
Mick also didn't do the roids either.
I don't see him capable of doing anything like that. He'll probably do it to himself before he do it to somebody else. Like I see him.
I mean,
diving in a pool full of barbed wire before he throw somebody in there. He'll throw himself in there before he do that.
By the way, there's one thing I wanted to discuss to you about because there was one technical issue I had when I was coming over to the Swerve, and I had a disagreement over with you saying that Goldberg didn't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame.
No, I didn't say he deserved to be in there. I'm just saying that he's a one-trick pony wrestler. He can't last.
I mean, he doesn't have to.
He can't last 10 minutes in the ring.
You make that sound like sex, bro.
It's 3 minutes of rough sex. Okay, that's all his matches is 3 minutes of rough sex. 3 minutes of rough sex followed by 15 minutes of wanting to talk. Yeah, that's how his match was. Hard and fast.
Hard.
Yeah.
Well,
I can understand.
People like it that way.
Yeah, people like to show a dominant. Some people like to show a dominant badass waiting for the competition until he goes to the top guy. Who else doesn't know Goldberg because of the streak and the guys he mowed down? And the guy looked like a badass. That's what made a hype factor. That's what made him cool. And it made WCW and WWE successful off that.
And then at the beginning of his career, he wasn't wrestling nobody top tier. He was wrestling. They said like they pulled somebody off the street. Okay, we're going to put you in the ring with Goldberg. Let him beat your ass. We give you $500. Send you on your way.
Well, you just want him to have random 10, 27-minute matches to earn. That's not going to make him look like a guy that's going to be threatening.
But still, look at like Sting, the ones that's been there who do the long matches and try to get the crowd involved. He'll just get a quick clap and he going back to the locker room. Well,
Sting isn't Goldberg. Like Sting didn't even wrestle for like most of like 97.
I can bring up another person, Brock Lesnar. Now Brock Lesnar is just the same as Goldberg. Same size, same power, same speed. But Brock Lesnar can last 10 minutes in the ring.
Why does it matter that the guy has to last 10 minutes in the ring?
It's just the whole point that they put too much into Goldberg. Then when he came to the WWE, he get his ass whooped. Triple
I
H,
mean, they.
Triple
Yeah,
H,
go ahead.
Triple H was beating them left and right.
Triple H only looked on top of Goldberg once in the chamber, and he had to cheat. Other than that, they put a hit on Goldberg because they know he couldn't beat him clean, and he beat him
Goldberg,
twice on pay-per-view when he was world champion.
in my opinion, Goldberg had it too easy in the WCW. That's what I'm just saying. He had it way too easy.
He was one of their top guys.
Pretty much, yeah, but still you had the NWO running around. They were still relevant at the time.
Yeah, and guess what? He beat Hogan for the world title.
And then you had the Sting turn it into the Crow. That was a branching storyline. And Goldberg.
Yeah.
And then, okay, all the games that came out with Goldberg, he was the most powerful character in the game. You could not beat him.
Can I make one point? He was booked to win.
Thank you. Why did he ever lose a match in WCW?
Yeah.
Besides being disqualified.
He lost to Kevin Nash at Starrcade 98.
No interference. Kevin Nash beat him straight up. No. They cheated.
Yeah, he needed a cattle prod.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, later those years, he was shown to be more human, but that hype factor, the streak, and the guy that looked like, Hogan has no chance beating this guy. That's the hype factor, bro.
Yeah.
He doesn't need a 10-minute match to prove that he's a great wrestler. People like Goldberg, because Goldberg was like nobody else. Same thing like Brock Lesnar, how he showed to be destructive back in like 2002 to 2004.
And see, Brock Lesnar was crazy when he first showed up.
Yeah,
Brock Lesnar, he was crazy. He was nuts.
Yeah, I don't know what that. Sorry to cut you off there, but I don't know what that habit's about. With Riddle always leaving the title in the ring post, it's because he's cool or something. Steve, it's dumb. We talked about this last episode. It's so stupid.
I think he's gonna be in the Hall of Fame pretty soon, but I'm just saying, his whole time in WCW was just tailored to him.
Goldberg's already in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, he was already in there. Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah,
I didn't know he was in there already. And then he was a terrible actor. Yeah, he was a terrible actor too.
I think I remember him only in the Longest Yard, so I don't know what other.
No, you remember he played that Killer Santa Claus and
I heard about that, but I never seen it.
That and he was in.
Oh God.
Universal Soldier with Jean-Claude Van Damme. He was in there too. And I think it was the fourth movie he was in too. Okay, you got Longest Yard. You got what did I just say? Universal Soldier.
That's Killer Santa Claus.
Santa Slay. That's the name of it. 1, 2, 3 movies. I think he only been in 3 movies. Maybe 4. I don't know. Maybe there's a 4th movie out there I don't know about.
Yeah, but still though, like you don't have to have a 10-minute match to show that you're a good wrestler.
Yeah, I understand.
It makes no difference.
Yeah, but I just said I remember the match he had with William. Okay, then he had a match with William Regal. He was messing up the moves and stuff. He could do a power driver right. He could do the power bar. His snapmares was terrible. I mean, it was just watching the train wreck. You got to go back and watch that match.
So this is showing
Goldberg versus William Regal. You'll see what I'm talking about.
I think I'm reliving the wars. Eric Bischoff even said that.
No, I watched that episode.
Anybody came up.
Yeah, even William Regal, man, he almost broke his neck because Goldberg couldn't do the move.
You mean the guy the guy that's only quotable line is War Games?
And the power of the punch.
What's going on, Rose?
The power of the punch. Yeah, he had been Goldberg.
You want to watch Impact with us on Thursday? Rosie, you want to watch Impact on Thursday? No, Rosie.
No, Rosie on there. Tell me
if you want,
Yeah, Rose's up in the
Unless
chatty right now.
What's up,
unless
Rose?
he's selling us that good shit, we don't want to watch Impact. Because I've heard to watch Kenny Ogega coming around giving Impact below 100,000 viewers again.
You know you do.
I really don't. I already battered Impact. You got like 108,000 views. Nobody wants to watch you on Twitch.
Yeah, I said TNA was good back in. Who ever played that crappy TNA wrestling game?
Never.
I played the one on PSP.
And it was on the PS. Was it on the PlayStation 2?
It was on the PlayStation 3, the Xbox 360, and the PSP.
Well,
I played the one on the PSP.
I know it was terrible. It was flat. I think I played the one on PlayStation 2.
Yeah, it was bad. It needed some work. I thought they'd make a sequel because I know they were still like big on it at the time, but I don't think they had time to work another game. So
I doubt it, the first game was a flop.
it
was a straight up flop.
Still, though, Impact needs their 6-sided ring. They need cooler writers. They need to bring back Vince Russo in secret to actually make a good show.
What if Vince Russo goes to AEW?
Oh, Vince Russo's not going to waste time there. He's already banned from there.
Oh, he is? I didn't know he was.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he was banned with also Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, I know. I heard about Hogan.
I said the N-word once, brother. N-word. I mean, brother.
Don't pull
Booker,
Steve.
Booker, we're still cool. I'm Rich Swann. Booker, I said.
He had to do a lot of apologizing that day.
Steve said he had the Impact game on PS2.
Oh, so it was on PS2.
I had it on PlayStation 2.
Many people I know had it on 360 already.
Well, I was poor. I couldn't afford the 360.
I feel you.
I still had the PlayStation 2. I think
the last console when the Xbox still had games.
By the time I had got an Xbox 360, it was coming towards the end of its life cycle.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then that's when I had one on switch to the Well, I had the Xbox 360 for a long time. I was playing the hell out of it. Caught the PlayStation 3 sucked. PlayStation 3, that's like the worst one they ever made with the PlayStation 3.
Yeah, PlayStation 3 wasn't as good.
I mean, for one, it didn't have no Wi-Fi, which was a mistake.
I mean, luckily the PS4 came back and actually made the PlayStation better because they had games.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, they had some good PlayStation 3 games that was good, but I was closer to the Xbox 360 at that time.
Hogan, Steve, we didn't say your father was racist.
Who was his daddy?
Hogan.
Hogan.
Well, let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something, brother. I am not racist.
Oh, I
did he look at Booker T's promo?
Stream that we're referring to.
He said, I got plenty of black friends. They told him name one. He was like,
They work for me, brother. They work for me, brother. My black friends work for me, bro.
He said, name one black friend. There was Junkyard Dog. Damn, that man is dead.
Junkyard Dog. Butch Reed. Oh shit, he's dead. Oh damn.
All my black friends are dead.
Theodore Long. Oh, he looks dead though. Oh.
Yeah, he almost died.
Muhammad Ali, he's still alive, right?
Wait a minute. Who the one used to run around? Vincent, Virgil.
Yeah, Virgil.
Oh hell.
Virgil
shit. Remember that indie match when Jim the Anvil Neidhart dressed as a Clans member?
No,
and Virgil was there. Oh, dude, that actually exists.
For real?
That actually exists.
What year was that? How?
Like late 90s.
Oh, what? WCW or WWE?
Huh?
Oh, what wrestling organization?
No, it was an indie. It was an
Oh,
indie
indie
place
wrestler.
that
Oh, I know they weren't gonna put that mess on TV. They
You're
weren't
not
gonna put
going
that on.
anywhere, Virgil. You guys miss Virgil and his sad ass grind.
Virgil was entertaining. He was really entertaining. He didn't say much, but it seemed like he was always to take a bullet for the $1 million man. He always took a bullet for him.
Ted DiBiase and his of course, Virgil with him. Mike
Yeah.
Vince McMahon watching his mouth.
Did he win that? Did he win the $1 million belt at one? Did he beat $1 million man to win the $1 million
Yeah, he
belt?
beat him for the $1 million belt.
Yeah.
Even though that technically doesn't count as an official championship, but it's something Ted DiBiase owns.
Yeah, it was just something amongst themselves. True.
If I ever gain if I gain like a lot of money, I'm getting that big gold belt replica.
Same here.
Oh yeah, hang it up on have it in a
that
glass
belt
case. Yeah, have a glass airtight case in a room by
So
itself.
if I'm having sex, I'm wearing it.
I don't want that visual.
Any stains on it, she's leaving.
Tell you don't want to get sweat all over that belt now. Some of the diamonds might come out. But
You don't want a diamond going in
It's
your
just
pee
tear.
hole.
yeah, or at least going down her pee hole. You got to fish it out.
With your tongue.
Yep, you got to get down there. You got to go
don't
down
ask us how we went from wrestling to pee holes.
Oh, God. Because watching Raw is like watching a pee hole. You really gotta. You can't wait until Nia Jax has to try to crush a skeleton while sitting on Reginald's face, and you have to watch 27 segments of Bad Bunny and The Miz, and less of your world champion.
Well, I just hope after WrestleMania
Like,
we
they should be.
won't ever see Bad Bunny again after WrestleMania. Hopefully, he get his ass.
I hate whenever they make their world champions irrelevant. Why do you make your world champion irrelevant?
Who are you talking about?
Lashley. They're making him irrelevant.
Because he is relevant. He's the champion. You got to push him somehow. Who you gonna push?
I said they're making him irrelevant.
Oh, okay, irrelevant.
They're making him irrelevant. Like, they're barely giving him more segments to hype over his match. There's not that much of a stress factor into people wanting to take down
That
McIntyre.
just shows how much they trust him.
He lacked
oh my
charisma.
God!
He lacked the charisma like Roman Reigns. He real soft spoken and he just ain't the aggressive type.
MVP is at least a good manager for him.
Yeah.
And Lashley can just carry it off with his look and his wrestling. And you could just have MVP as the hype factor.
I mean, before he got with MVP, he was just smiling all about, cheating. He always had a smile on the face. He was with Lana.
Sami Zayn's sister, getting Lashley's sisters, always a good storytelling in the WWE. WWE does nothing wrong. Except
now
ruin your
life. Now you sound like CR21.
Oh no, guys! We should watch AW. We should watch main event. We should watch main event, guys. We should watch main event.
When is main event?
Something the jobbers think is actually the main event.
Oh shit! Oh, goddamn Raw so bored tonight.
It's gonna be like this for years.
Yep.
Until somebody cuts off their deals to actually put them back to mature content. Or at least somebody that can come in the writing staff and actually make a good show. Like, you don't even have to make it adult. You just need to make it a good show.
Yeah, very true.
They need to put the adult things back in there like they did it back in the day. Like, you know, it was real Jerry Springer like back in the day. They need to go back to that. Like
they don't want to exploit hot women. They don't want to do cool adult storylines that are actually going to be overarching. They don't want to do overarching stories to begin with that can last over a year. That's why they want to ruin the Hurt Business. They're ruining guys that have charisma or at least have a decent look. Like they're possibly going to ruin Apollo Crews. They're going to ruin Elias. They'll probably bury Dexter Loomis, Damian Priest, Keith Lee. I mean, Keith Lee's already getting buried in catering that he dreamed of coming into WWE.
Wait a minute. What's the
Keith
word?
Lee.
Yeah, I ain't been seeing him. What happened to him?
Listen, man, the catering is immensely amazing. You know, you had a match 20 minutes ago, pal.
Catering.
What match?
See, that was a good match.
Gotta let
Ric Flair and Shawn Michaels. That was a good match.
Yeah, it was.
That was an awesome match.
I remember rewatching the match a lot of times and saying, this is how you're supposed to make a wrestling match at least look good on television. It was Michaels versus Shelton Benjamin back in 2005. You don't have to make it.
That's when he had the gold haircut?
No, that was before that.
Oh, okay.
But the match was like at least 15 to 17 minutes long. It was for a tournament match. It sold over this both finishers being dangerous and the cockiness of one wrestler in the experience. And it told a small story, and it was to progress further on a future title shot. And at least it was entertaining. And they gave you at least what you remember. Like the springboard into the super kick.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to tell you my favorite WrestleMania match was Goldust versus Roddy Piper.
Oh, I love that match.
That was a classic match right there. Remember the chase scene?
Okay, I'm not that old. I'm not that old. I can't think that match was great.
That was a good match because
Piper broke his hands on Goldust's head.
Yeah, and see, this happened around by the same time the OJ trial was going on.
Yeah.
Oh God,
that chase scene was actually the OJ chase scene they piped.
Yeah, see, because that's when Roddy Piper jumped in a white Bronco. He chased him down the highway.
Jesus. Yo, that's wild. Why would they put that in Mania?
I don't know if there was coincidence or if Vince McMahon had that plan. But it was it freaked me out how it looked when they did the sky shots thing from the helicopter. It looked just like the police chase, except he was chasing Goldust in that gold Cadillac.
Yep.
Wait, so that's your favorite match, even though Michaels and Brett's Iron Man match was at the same night?
That was the same night?
Yeah.
It was?
You're referencing Mania 12, right?
No,
I believe it was 12.
Because, it started off slow at first. It seemed like they didn't want to hurt each other. But then as the match go on, they started to get serious. Now, that's when it started getting good.
Oh my God, Kenny Omega and Okada had the same match, but you guys talk shit about it. Oh my God.
Tag team. How do y'all
guys deserve to be called?
How do y'all like Ruby Riot's haircut? Did she look better?
Well, nah. I liked it better when it was long. She looked like she worked at a Hot Topic.
So now it looked like she worked at a Spencer's. Or what's the other one? Wizards. Yeah, like she worked at
Liv Morgan.
Oh, I'll talk about Ruby Riott.
Oh. Would you smash Liv Morgan or Ruby Riott? You have to choose one.
I would choose
Liv Morgan, yes, but Ruby Riott,
she looks alright.
Yeah, maybe.
You ever see her with makeup? You kill it with fire.
I ain't never seen without makeup.
Then you're blessed.
What about Rhea Ripley?
Oh fuck!
She
got broader shoulders than. She got broader shoulders than you.
What the hell is a Nigerian drum fight?
No idea.
Oh, see,
it's
this
a Wakandan.
Now, see,
it's a Wakandan challenge.
Now,
what
see,
God and Jeff.
that's probably the most interesting thing about WrestleMania because we don't know what a Nigerian drum match is, and I gotta see what it is.
We'll
So
probably
imagine they
find
don't make
out
it
on
cinematic.
Friday.
Imagine they don't make it cinematic and they make it like, oh, we put Nigerian drums all over the ring and you guys gotta fight all over it. Or they put like random Africans around the ring.
What if they just put a drum on a pole?
Put them in a real jungle. Yeah. Biggie got to
That'd
track
be
him
funny.
down. And Biggie got to track him down like he the predator.
Oh God, that's not what I dreamed of. 2 black people ruining their career in one match. Let's go, pal.
Goddamn, Apollo Crews throwing spears at him and shit.
But
For being Vince
I'll
McMahon,
prove we're not racist.
no, to prove Vince McMahon is.
No, I
Guys.
don't care what nobody say about this, but Apollo Crews, he is not no real African. I don't care what nobody say. No,
His accent.
His accent sounds like he's auditioning for the Lion King movie.
The Intercontinental Championship will be stripped away. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that BET Black Panther ripoff shit? Get that stuff out of here.
Yeah, I know.
What in the?
I don't know. I find it ironic that he started acting like this around about the same time that Coming to America movie came out.
Oh God! Stop! No, bro, don't make that a pattern. Don't make that a pattern.
I'll tell you, it was right during the same time.
Apollo Crews already looks like one of those dark-skinned abusive husbands you see in those Tyler Perry movies. I don't need to see that.
Yeah, he sure did. Like always coming out with a white beater on.
Oh God! I hate you and I hate Jesus.
You gonna get in there and make my goddamn dinner, you won't.
Make my dinner, you woman. And then you see Medea coming around.
That was a good one. That's Medea. You're like, hello.
I'm terrible. Hello.
You're so terrible.
Alexa. Oh my God.
Let me in.
No WWE sponsorships tonight.
I know y'all gonna do the WWE thing tonight. I know y'all gonna do that tonight. You're gonna do the wrestling and go for the title and all that. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Logan Paul is a trendsetter. And
what?
Didn't his father make out with some young girl without consent and she was blindfolded?
I think so.
Fuck me, bro.
Who?
Logan Paul's father.
Oh man, I don't follow that dude's page. Please.
Because they think, because you get 1 million subs means actual people watch you.
Yep.
You're on YouTube. You're not that mainstream.
Man, it used to be so tough to get in that kind of business back in the day. Now it's just easy as pie.
Anybody can be relevant on YouTube.
It was tough to be relevant before the internet. Like you actually had to get out there and work.
Yep.
I'm sorry, give me a second.
You actually had to get out there and do something. Nowadays, you can do it from the comfort of your bathroom.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. Shoot a video in your bathroom about you taking a shower and then get 1 million views. But damn, you've been taking a shower for all your life, and now all of a sudden you're a superstar behind.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
It is. Just shows what today's people find entertaining.
It's the millennials. I blame the millennials. Yes,
I'm technically part of the millennials.
Well, where was you born?
85.
Oh, you're an 80s baby. Yeah, you're a Nintendo baby just like me. Yeah, we grew up on a Nintendo.
Yep. Duck Hunt was one of my favorite games growing up.
That and Ninja Gaiden.
Yep.
And Contra.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
Awesome game.
I could never beat that damn game.
Me either.
I could never beat it.
Oh, this show has been absolutely and positively bad.
It had its moments. I still like how they did. I still like what they did to the Bugatti.
Really? That's what you
Yeah,
really like?
yeah, cause it goes
Hey,
to show
hey,
you.
hey.
It goes to show that motherfucker is human. Like he really do care.
Ew.
Don't drive a 5.1 million you could deal car to a goddamn wrestling event.
He's on live television. How can he not?
And you know,
No fans on.
and that probably might be a rental car. He might have rented that.
Oh
Well, I
shit!
hope he took out good insurance on it.
Yeah,
I still have them.
he a millionaire. Of course, he got good insurance. And besides, there wasn't no real paint. They could probably just spray that off. It wasn't even no big deal.
But
You
it was
know?
on the lease though.
Yeah.
It was on the lease though.
He probably trashed more cars than that himself, let alone somebody throwing paint on the car.
That could
True.
be possible. He must have
Yeah.
messed up some cars
Yeah,
when he was
he done
younger.
messed up out. Younger. I'm talking about once he got rich. Believe me, if you've been driving the Toyota Corolla for the last 20 years and now you finna get behind the seat of a goddamn Lamborghini, you're bound to crash it.
Yeah.
I don't see a person that's mentally stable to ever have a Chevrolet with them in their life. Listen,
That's the common man's car. So Chevy, Dodge. We can't afford what they be driving around there. Even if I could, I wouldn't want no $500,000 car sitting in my driveway.
listen, bro. You have to understand the car that you want to describe yourself as, and if you describe yourself being a single father or a stepdad, that car is on lease. That possibly that you're that the mom is fucking an alpha guy is paying for, and you're possibly driving a Toyota.
Yeah. You know, you are driving a Toyota. There is no possible.
Okay.
You are a Toyota guy.
Oh, I hate Toyotas with a passion.
You're gonna get the worst one. You're gonna get the Toyota Corolla.
My mother drives
No,
Toyota. I
no,
don't need
no,
that.
no, no, no. That's not the worst one. The Prius.
What?
You get the
Oh
Oh
Toyota.
God,
hell
the
no!
Prius.
You gonna get the Prius.
No human being with a cable bill in their name drives a Prius,
Yeah,
unless they're committing suicide.
pull up next to a hot girl and hit that eat. Come here, girl.
That sounds like Michael Jackson trying to go for a high note.
Yeah.
Got that little. She looking around, thinking there's a bike behind her with a bike horn.
Oh my god! She'd rather ride the bike.
Yeah, she gonna ride the bike. He said you'll get killed in that Prius before you get killed on the bike.
Yeah.
You have less of a chance riding a one wheeler and getting hurt than a Prius.
Yeah. That thing made of plastic. Straight plastic and glue. You gotta push it like the Flintstones car.
You buy a brand new Prius. As soon as that come out the shop, it already looks like a hoopty. Do not get a Prius.
That's the
Save
only
your money.
car. That's the only car you gotta buy and put it together. It comes in a box. You gotta put it together yourself.
You
A Fisher Price car would be better off.
if you drive a Prius, you're 20 years behind child support.
That's a grown man's Power Wheel.
Oh god.
That and the smart car. The smart 2 car. If you driving one of those two, you can't be tough. You can't be tough driving a Prius or
Bro,
smart.
you drive a smart car, you're openly admitting that you like getting pegged by your woman.
Seriously.
Not like there's anything wrong with that. Just know that you just like your woman to be on top more than you. And you're less of a man for it.
I retract that last one. You talking about it's okay. No.
Because I don't want to judge. But still, though, it's just because I know people live their own lives. I'm not going to change how they are, but just saying, you getting pegged if you drive a smart car.
Okay, you said call. No, if you're driving a Prius, you just made a life choice.
You just contemplated how'd your life be already.
Yeah, you just made a serious like choice to buy a car like that. Out of
You're
all
40.
the cars, out of all the cars in the world, you come up in a damn Prius. I'm saving gas. No,
I'm saving gas, B. I mean, sure, I'm still making minimum wage even though I'm in my 40s, but still, this Prius though, that mileage, that can at least get me out the block.
I say, you say you pick it up, put it in your pocket.
That'll be making a beep beep sound. It wouldn't even be like a burp burp. It will be like a beep beep.
Got the goddamn alarm. The alarm is louder than the horn.
Gotta give you that beep beep. This is way better than talking about Raw right now.
Yeah,
I tell you what. I mean, they trying to make it good. Corbin and Drew.
Oh my god, I don't want to watch that.
They trying to make it good. I mean,
would you guys watch a WNBA game if I paid you?
No.
No, it's too many fundamentals.
Too many fundamental.
I want to see somebody get dunked on. If I wanted to watch a WNBA match, I'll watch it. But I want to see somebody get dunked on, get knocked off. You know.
Triggered.
Yeah,
Triggered.
layups and jump shots. Might want to watch a high school game.
Why is their jersey so goddamn ugly, looking like some Euro soccer league shit?
No idea.
Cause they got the advertisements on there. Most of them got the advertisements on it.
Their advertisements cost more than their league.
Like one of the teams got the Mayo Clinic on their jerseys.
Wow.
The Mayo Clinic?
It's a women's clinic. It's a women's clinic.
Oh my god. That is so sad. That is so sad.
Look it up. I think it's who is it? Who got that on front of it? I think it's Minnesota. The Minnesota Lynx probably got that on front of their jerseys.
Of course.
The Minnesota Lynx?
Like cats, lynx. You know, another name for a cat.
I know what a lynx is. Why they named themselves that?
What you want them to call them?
Something cooler? And you see why the NBA keeps them on life support. You can see why the NBA keeps them on life support.
Because you got an X at the end. That's cool.
Oh, God. You see why the NBA has to keep them on life support.
Yep.
And women got to make this. Everybody got to have equal pay now. So if LeBron getting the $500 million contract, the best player in the WNBA got to make the same thing.
My mother makes more than a WNBA player. That's depressing upon itself.
Damn.
Second of all, I'm not saying that like I'm rich or anything. It's that she's like a nurse, so she already makes that bank. These are professional athletes, and they make the bare minimum how to even live in New York. These women suck. Even Draymond Green doesn't want to deal with these chicks.
Damn.
Draymond Green was literally like, why are y'all complaining? Why aren't you advertising basketball? No one cares about this women's rights shit. Advertise the basketball. Advertise the players. You guys will make a bank and actually make the game more exciting. T-Mac said that, and the chick gets insulted because they don't like constructive criticism. They don't want to expand their game. They just want you to watch it.
Tarazi.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the one they got mad at.
These she-males over here that can't hoop come around complaining about what successful NBA basketball players that make quintuple what they make.
Well, for one, the NBA been around for years. I mean, WNBA it's been around since the 2000s.
No, WNBA been around since '96.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, cause the Houston
they
Comets
are as irrelevant as the Arena League.
Yeah, the Houston Comets won the first four, and they packed up and left the following season after they won the WNBA finals.
Because depleting attendance, bad irrelevance in their basketball is just not fun.
And it seems like Beyonce, she a huge basketball fan. She seems like she could save that franchise, bring it back.
Beyonce better.
She part owner of the
save that money.
Yeah, she part owner of the Houston Rockets. Yeah, she
Bro.
part owner of that, so it seemed like she could bring back the Houston Comets.
Yeah, but that's not gonna happen. The WNBA already is a bad investment as it is.
Yeah, if you now in the sense of the word, if you just let a woman run it, they'd probably do better. If
And
you just
they keep biting the hand that feeds them. Like, without the NBA, you guys can't even be on ESPN on garbage time, right?
yeah, that's true. You got that right about that
Yeah, like I'm not trying to be
one. You right about no. You been right
I'm not
about
trying to
that.
be disrespectful. Like, that's a pure fact. You bite the hand that feeds you. They come around insulting NBA players when they give their
Okay.
opinion how to make the sport entertaining, and they ignore it. The the New York Liberty sucks ass. They can't do stuff to make their games more fun. All I see is layup, bad shot off mid range. They could barely shoot over to the corner, and these chicks move fast breaks like little kids move fast breaks.
It's just like watching the amped up high school game.
Like, okay, you could watch two low seed NBA teams in a basketball game and be like, okay, they trash, but okay, this can go down the wire. While
You
you
at
see
least
it,
you'll see a dunk.
if you see two top seed WNBA teams play, you're possibly gonna feel like this is a divas match on back in the days Raw.
Wow, that's a good way of putting it too.
Yeah, it is.
That's a good example too.
I'm saying this because
Yeah,
I'm also applicable in sports and
yeah. Cause the
I'm
Divas
interested
division
in,
was kind of trash back in the day.
yeah. Like I really want to watch a Kelly and Layla match for 3 minutes.
But you had the
Bed,
two.
I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Hmm.
Like, bro, if they actually try to go independent, they will fall out of business and these women will lose their jobs.
No, I'll tell you, if it gotta take somebody like Beyonce to run that. A real powerful woman, Oprah, Beyonce, somebody to get in there cause a man running it is not working for them.
Oh, so
They,
how come it's working for the NBA?
cause the NBA been around for years already. We already used to the NBA. We already had Jordan and Magic. We had them already. So
LeBron, KD,
yeah,
Steph
yeah,
Curry.
that carried on throughout the years, but we were just introduced to the WNBA like in 1996, so we had to get adjusted to it. And
Yeah, but it's
but it's been what's it,
2021 and
16
still
years
nobody
now.
wants to watch.
It probably end up getting debunked in the future. Well, I'm just glad they don't got no women's football league. Would you want to see that instead?
No,
Yeah,
no.
because they literally do have one. And they're wearing bikinis.
That's no.
they,
I'll
bro,
talk
they
about
are.
I'll talk about full shoulder pads,
Oh,
knee
then it'll be mad
pads.
boring.
Really?
You don't want to watch if they play like how NFL players play, if they play like NFL rules, it's gonna be a boring game because women don't have the arm strength like a regular man. They're gonna look more flat-footed and weird on the field, and it's not gonna be more interesting.
So what if it's like a flag football type?
Oh, that would be mad boring as well. I mean, the only reason why people are even watching the female football is because they're wearing bikinis, and it's in arena football style, so it's a bit more fast-paced. And you get to see more of the women in a decent
I
position where
never
not
heard of
most of them are
that.
getting hurt.
I never heard of this lingerie football league.
I mean, they
Me either.
technically still wear. You can look it up, bro, because they have it. And there's
That's
of course women's soccer that's just soccer, but the women are actually good at it, and people like watching it.
uh, yeah,
No, you can't.
no. Let's just say all women sports are bad,
No, women like watching.
except
People
tennis.
actually like watching the
Women
women
like
college basketball.
women are good at tennis. Now, a good tennis match between women is pretty. It's like Serena Williams. I watch her play all day long.
Yeah,
But
Serena Williams and her brother.
What's with these
damn,
what's with wrestling fans and into mothers? I don't understand.
and Lacey Evans the only one that got a child, doesn't it?
No, there's some other women that have children.
Who?
Becky Lynch.
Well, yeah, damn. Well, she just had a baby.
Still
That's
counts, though.
I'm not like most girls.
yeah.
It's supposed to be a watch along. It doesn't look like Swerve is doing it.
It's almost over with anyway.
Yeah,
It's
to a
almost
point.
over with.
I don't know what the hell they're doing. Raw just.
I
Braun is
don't
just
know. I
whining
haven't
like a
been
little
paying
bitch.
attention to this match.
But if you ever tell me there's an exciting WNBA match, a WNBA game, let me know in like 20 years. I'll wait.
No,
I'm
you
not
let
trying to
me
be a
know.
dick.
You let me know when somebody do a dunk from a free throw line, then I'll start watching.
Oh hell no. So y'all want me to dunk? Why don't you just watch the game? First of all, you guys are so unsuccessful in attendance. Y'all do 2 for 20 for tickets. Go die.
That's a leftover crowd from the NBA game earlier, huh?
You go to it. You go to an Atlanta Dreams game. They'll be like buy one, buy the rest of them free looking ass tickets. Get the fuck away.
Say you get free beer and everything. All the condiments are free. Everything is free.
The whole arena's free.
Yeah,
Y'all come to the
everything is
game,
free.
Yep.
please.
I swear to
Beg a
God,
plea.
we'll put your name up on the big Tron.
Put everybody's name on the big truck.
Rose, we're talking about the WNBA. That's how good Raw's going.
Yeah. And WNBA, nobody watches the WNBA, and it gets less viewership than Raw. That's not surprising to say. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, like legit.
But to be like here half the time with the NBA, you don't even know when the NBA starts.
It's like okay, people can be like, oh, I know who Roman Reigns is. I know who The Undertaker is. Okay, who's the top star in the WNBA? Fuck. LeBron James? That's not a woman. Oh.
LeBron James' sister.
It's Michael Jordan still doing something?
Michael Jordan is owner of the Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah. Part owner.
Yeah.
Part owner.
Oh, my fault. Oh, yeah, he's still making that team ass.
Yeah.
You forgot it's only LaMelo highlights, right? It's not Charlotte Hornet highlights.
Oh, he's all LaMelo Ball, his brother. Wait a minute. I thought that was Lonzo Ball that played for Charlotte.
No, he plays for New Orleans.
His brother LaMelo. So he got drafted. Damn. No one ain't been watching the NBA in a while.
Yeah, his middle brother though. Oh, that's.
Oh yeah, I know. Then it's
I think he got in jail again.
Yeah, there you go. That's his name.
I'm rewatching a match.
And they had so much hype behind Lonzo Ball. He was just a bust.
Yeah.
Steve summed up Raw in one sentence, Slayer.
Pretty much, Steve. Yeah, people can try to sugarcoat it to themselves, but if they say overall Raw was good or meh, you're lying to yourself because you know damn well you don't want to rewatch it.
No. If it was good, you'd want to rewatch it.
Listen, there's a difference from watching an okay show, a good show, an exceptional show, a great show, a meh show, and a bad show. If it's in between meh or okay, you're not rewatching it.
Yeah, this is total crap. This is a total crap sandwich tonight.
When WNBA is a key subject, you know the night's bad.
I need to find out who won the college basketball game tonight. Oh, man, matter of fact.
Oh wait, isn't it Baylor and who else? Gonzaga. Oh wow.
I'm going for Gonzaga to win.
By the way, why are they trying to rushfully force Rhea Ripley and Asuka to hate each other?
Because that's the storyline.
That is so stupid. I hate this. I get that they want a reason over for them to fight. It's just so
Yeah.
forced.
Why can't
Rhea
get enough?
Ripley doesn't deserve an automatic title shot.
Hey,
No,
you never get enough of that Claymore kick, man. Ugh. It is. What is that? Where did that sound effect come from? Is that the real sound effect when he kick him?
It's from his thigh.
yeah, it's a
Slapstick.
leg slap.
Okay.
I thought they
Okay.
fine people for that now. I thought people
Me
get
too.
fined for
Yes,
wrestling's not fake. I'm sorry, I kicked the floor.
uh-oh.
The almighty WWE champion.
Oh, this Raw episode was so great. You guys want to watch Attitude Era Raw?
Yeah, I'd rather watch that.
Oh God.
So we're gonna watch it in reverse.
Oh God. I forgot Vince Russo has a TV show.
We're
I
gonna
mean, a
start
video.
from the end and go all the way back to the beginning. That's how we're gonna watch
Well, you can do that by yourself because I'm opting out of doing that.
Is anybody having like, oh God, McIntyre versus goddamn Baron Corbin to be the main event? It's so depressing.
I know who wanted that damn match.
I don't know, some weirdo that just thought, oh, because he doesn't do flips and he has no personality means he's a main eventer.
That was Adam Pearce put that match together.
Oh, Adam Pearce, that
maybe that's what the problem is. Adam Pearce is there. Maybe that's why it's sucking so bad.
Because obviously men that look like stepfathers should be running Raw.
You know it.
All of them like stepdads.
No, Bobby Lashley looks like he fucks your mom while your dad is looking.
Yeah, that's stepdad. Yeah, that's stepdad.
Hey son, I'm gonna fuck your mom.
Don't make me fuck your mom and make you call me daddy.
They say go watch a movie, son. Here, go buy yourself a pizza.
Go get a PS2 or something, little nigga.
Yeah. So you gotta disappear for 20 minutes.
What? I'm sorry. I'm trying to rewatch clips of some stuff I missed. How come Bad Bunny looks like Tony Khan?
Maybe it's Tony Khan in disguise.
Maybe that's his secret love child.
I mean, Jericho is going to be in the Broken Skull podcast, so there's been an inside job all along.
Yep.
It's been confirmed.
Yeah, I just noticed that he was on Stone Cold podcast.
No, he's going to be.
Ain't that against conflict of interest or something?
Yeah.
Possibly. But you said you don't like Becky Lynch because she looks like a man.
You just wait till Vince McMahon found out about this. You're like, God damn it, I told you not to do that goddamn interview with her. What the hell's wrong with you? You got it with Steve Austin.
You're bullying, Jericho. I mean, sure, my body now looks like a leather wallet, but I still respect women. Even though I still clench my fist whenever I see Stephanie. I'm sorry, that's a Deborah reference. I'm sorry. Oh, God.
Steve's asking if WWE will air it or will Vince not allow it. What do you
allow
guys
what?
think?
Allow what?
The Broken Skull session with Chris Jericho.
They'll allow it. I mean, if it's been already published involving the two guys sitting next to each other, and Steve Austin obviously has a podcast over on the network, they gotta allow it or something.
That's too late now. Even if they don't put it on TV, it's already gonna be on YouTube.
Live on Dynamite. This podcast gonna be live on Dynamite. I'm not crying. You're crying. Stop bullying me. My wrestling show does not suck. There's just not enough work rate.
There's not enough boobily.
For long, they got to hire us to come in there and fill in the cards.
I just signed James Ellsworth. I know what I'm doing. Okay.
He's gonna be our next world champion.
Oh my god. Kenny Omega is gonna open the show as the world champion again. Because I really believe in main eventers.
Yeah,
Cody's gonna
I don't think I
Cody
like to see Brock Lesnar over there at AEW.
because Brock is just gonna kill everybody.
Exactly.
That's what I want to see. I love to see he get his hands on Kenny Omega.
Oh my god, that's gonna be fun.
I love to see
Yeah,
that.
I would
Cody-
love to see that myself.
But Cody Rhodes is gonna face off against Dennis Rodman in the sex change match. Still draws the 800,000. Oh god.
The sex change. Live,
Jaden Smith.
right
Jaden
after the
Smith.
match. Right after the match, we're gonna have a sex change operation live on TV.
Isn't the funniest thing that NXT fans, AEW fans want to fucking Cody Rhodes other than his wife?
Oh, I remember Cody Rhodes had that whole dashing gimmick going on in WWE.
Wow!
Yep.
Broken mirror! Wow!
He always kept his teeth perfect, hair was perfect, skin was perfect, everything.
All because you look like a woman doesn't mean you should be a
And then he got kicked in the face. And he run around that mask on.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Like, I'm trying to understand.
No, see, the thing I like this is interesting because he always had like disfigured or I'm ugly.
Ah!
And it
my
was
god.
a clear see-through mask too.
Yeah.
Cody has to dress as his dog.
Yeah.
Jaden Smith comes as a tag team partner. Sex change and dick slit. Oh god. So imagine if you owned your own company and you're not even the biggest draw in your own company. Would you say that you're a problem?
Yeah.
I wouldn't involve myself in none of the stuff that's going on. Just stay back scenes.
It's like Vince McMahon. We can talk shit about Vince McMahon, but we know that he's one of the biggest parts of why his company got successful, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, he did it right. Like, it seemed like once he did the Montreal screw job, he just jumped on the idea like, hey, this is a good thing. I'm just gonna be an evil bad guy. I'm gonna be an evil boss, and it worked.
Yeah.
And it worked to a T.
His voice fit it. He always sounded villainous. He was egotistical. And he made a good star out of Steve Austin
and
many other guys.
Everybody worked for him. Everybody.
And he made his own daughter look like a permanent Trish on live television every year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Then his wife came along.
Yeah, made her into a vegetable.
And then made Trish bark like a dog.
Yeah. Then he had to Kiss My Ass Club.
And then Shane died several times.
That was so amusing. I love the Kiss My Ass Club segment.
Then he blew himself up in a limo.
Life sucks, then you die.
Yeah, he would walk around like he was Howell for PCP.
Oh my god. Then Linda got up.
He would walk around like a zombie that night.
Oh god.
He was so bugged out.
I think I remember an episode of SmackDown. Vince said that he wants Undertaker's daughter raped by a motorcycle gang. Like, what the
damn?
Fuck?
Wow.
All because he didn't want to wrestle him in the Buried Alive match.
That's kind of personal.
Oh, yeah, it is.
That's too personal right there. That was live on SmackDown. I'm not trying to leak anything.
Vince got to get with him. Like, okay, I'm gonna say this, but I don't mean it. I'm gonna say something bad about your daughter, but I don't mean it, Undertaker.
I mean, Kurt Angle said outlandish shit on Raw, and we still respect the shit out of Kurt Angle.
Yeah. Even though we chant "You suck" every time he comes down to the ring.
It's like, we don't mean it.
No, him and Brock Lesnar had the funniest moments, though. Like
The
Brock
milk
Lesnar,
scene.
yeah, Brock Lesnar stay fucking with Kurt Angle.
Facts. Remember when he said he wanted bestiality sex with Booker T's wife? I don't know what he's supposed to mean by bestiality sex, but I think that's how Jason Jordan been born.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Oh God.
maybe.
Oh, wait, why you want bestiality sex with only Charmel? Is it because she's black, Kurt Angle?
Mm.
I don't know if Angle knows what bestiality is.
I don't think either the Kurt Angle or Shin. Yo, what the?
If you don't know what it is, then just keep it that way.
Yeah,
Oh my
exactly.
God.
Do
I'm
not
just
go
trying
looking
to.
it up.
Don't go looking it up.
You do not want to see that image.
Just keep the picture in your mind of what you think it is and just run with that.
Hulk Hogan shows up for a special cameo with the N-word cast.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. Wait, what else was there? I think there was AJ Styles saying Kawaii live on Raw like a few years ago, like a year ago. He said Kawaii. I think that's like a word. That's like a word for cute in Japanese. I heard.
Wow.
He said that live on Raw.
He said he got the thickest southern accent out of everybody, and then he trying to say
and
Japanese
he's saying some
words.
anime shit. Like, what are you guys trying to pursue here? Like, are you wanting wrestling fans to watch, kids to watch? Like, what's your demographic you're targeting already?
I don't think they know.
13 to 12-year-old boys.
13 to 12-year-old boys already find wrestling uncool. They want to watch Marvel. They don't want to watch pro wrestling.
Man, please. I'd have had enough of these Marvel movies. I'd have had enough. Oh
yeah,
my
but
God.
kids rather watch that than WWE, and you know that's true.
I'd rather watch reruns of Jerry Springer than to watch
Kids want to watch the badass Winter Soldier and of course the Black Captain America. They don't want to watch like Nickelodeon goo on the goddamn Braun Strowman.
I know.
And two Negroes jobbing out.
You got that green slime dumped on them.
And some cancer patient with a muffin top. And
they need to realize
Wendy Williams.
They need to realize their demographic is older men, so you need to serve them, not go PG on them.
Children are gonna think, oh, this is some corny crap. Why am I wasting my time with this? I'd rather watch The Walking Dead or Power or something else that looks cool. Kids want something anti-culture. They want something that other people don't want them to see, or what their age want to see.
Yeah.
Like, you think kids are gonna waste time? Like, of course, we all watch Cartoon Network, but when you're a kid, you also wanted to watch Adult Swim.
Maybe what they need to do is bring back the characters they did from the 80s, cause you always had like the Shockmaster, you had the Repo
Godfather.
Man. Yeah, you had characters like that back then. Now you don't have any characters around. Everybody
you just have good wrestlers.
Yeah,
you just have good
that's
wrestlers.
all they are. It's
boring.
Just wrestlers.
Ain't no personality there no more.
You can't just have good wrestlers. You need personality. You need gimmicks. You need
like Stone Cold, The Rock. All of them had different personalities.
Yeah, that's what they need today.
And now everything is so generic now.
Like, anybody says, "Oh, I'm a dynamic wrestler with technical ability," change the channel.
Like, Daniel Bryan, he trying to be loud and entertaining, but
it's not working.
It's not working.
You're just PG Chris Benoit.
All the entertaining one is kind of me is the Miz and the Morris. They're probably the two good entertainers. I said Morrison, not D Morrison.
That's what you said. You said
I said Miz and Morrison. Morrison. Them the only two entertainers there now.
Elias has a gimmick, but he used to have the biggest booze.
No,
he used to have the biggest booze. Once
he started doing the concerts, it just started going downhill. That was the most interesting part about it. He came out there, he sang a joke song about somebody.
Or the local team.
Yeah, or the local team, or the local restaurant, or the city itself. He don't do
Yeah.
that no more.
No. Well, he
Why?
can't because it's during we're
It's
in
not. It's not written.
lockdown right
It's
now.
not written into the script anymore that he get out there and do that. It's not in the
And
script.
Elias, he gets big on SoundCloud. Like they're not doing stuff that can actually capitalize on the guy's character, and
And see,
they're wasting
he was in the
time, man.
ring when he was running around with the B team. That could have been a good faction right there.
Yeah, they could have.
You mean the Job Squad 5.0?
Yeah,
Oh God,
that
Basically.
that would have
we
been a
just
good group right there.
like,
But
bro,
somehow they didn't want it to work.
they
They
don't
got
want to.
they got rid of Curtis Axel. Bo
WWE
Dallas,
doesn't want
Bo Dallas in hiding.
Curtis Axel. He's released.
I know. That's how they got rid of him.
Okay.
But
WWE doesn't want good superstars. They don't want superstars. They want just
let's
good
see,
wrestlers.
and Bo Dallas still on contract with him, but he just ain't been around.
Mm. I heard he's with what, Liv Morgan. I heard he's with Liv Morgan now. So good for him.
No,
Yeah.
the rumor is that he's this new thing. He's the burnt thing.
Yeah. Oh,
That's what I heard.
that's false.
In the sense of the word, I mean, this new thing looks a lot shorter and a lot skinnier than the
He still
original.
looks like a burnt pig, so I don't want to.
He do like a burnt hot dog, yeah, like a burnt
Man
smoked.
bear pig.
Yeah.
He's
Oh
man bear
God,
pig.
man, bear pig. I'm so
Man bear pig.
serial. I'm so serial.
So
Yeah, of course you didn't believe me. I told you Man Bear Pig was real.
But seriously though, Raw just needs like better push on characters, make their show like more segment varianted, and make their show just more entertaining
No, they
with
need to go
some
back.
wrestling.
They need to go back to 2 hours.
Yeah,
It
definitely.
just had 3 hour specials like they did back in the day.
3 hours
I
is
wish,
way too many.
but you know they're already making too much money off the third hour, so that's already out of the question.
Uh, well, they could
I
do so.
wish.
They could do so with their first to last album now because you squeezing all this generic stuff in there and it's not working.
Why
Nobody
don't
know.
they?
Everybody
Yeah,
see everybody sharing the same personality.
yeah.
Yep.
Why don't they keep it 2 hours the full show and make an aftermath special that's an hour long called Raw After Dark?
See, that's a good idea. That
Because
that is a good idea.
Raw Underground was supposed to be the third hour, and we all
And
know how
see,
that worked out.
and I
Oh
missed that.
man,
That was actually pretty entertaining to me. It was something different.
they had strippers. It was
You
dark.
know,
It was moody. They
it
were
was
having
like
guys actually.
it wasn't wrestling, and it wasn't UFC. It was like somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
And I wish they put storylines in it. Make it underground fight sceney. Actually do unique stuff with it, other than Shane
Oh,
McMahon sweating all the time.
how y'all heard of the urban? I think it's the Urban League Wrestling.
No.
It's some little thing they got up there in New York. It's sort of similar to how they do Raw Underground, but it's still
Oh,
wrestling.
didn't they have rappers in that?
Yeah, yeah, you know what I'm talking about there.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about because it come on the Pluto TV late
Oh
night.
yeah,
Yeah, I watched
yeah,
that
they
a
had
couple of nights
DVDs.
ago, and that was pretty good. I can't remember none of the wrestlers' names though, but that was a pretty good wrestling organization they got going on up there.
Yeah, that was like a precursor, I thought, to like what Lucha
And there
Underground
you go,
was.
Lucha Underground. I was thinking about that, and Lucha Underground was pretty good too.
Yeah, it was good until season 4, like 3 to 4, and then they lost all their stars, like Pentagon, Brian Cage, Matanza, Mil Muertes, Thunder Rosa,
Wow, you remember the wrestlers,
Ty
huh?
Valkyrie, John Morrison was gone there, Joey Ryan, Son of Havoc. He's Matt Cross, by the way. Alberto Del Rio. Well, he wasn't going to show up anyway because he was choking his girl, and of course, who
Wow,
else? Who else?
that was a good waste of talent right there. Why the hell
Yeah.
you did that? Oh,
Oh,
Alberto, why you do
I
that?
forgot Ricochet was even there.
Ricochet was there too.
Yeah, he was Prince Puma.
Oh, so
Wow.
what? You know what? No one I would recognize him from somewhere. When I seen Ricochet for the first time, I'm like, damn, I know him from somewhere. I seen him wrestle.
Oh wow, you couldn't tell because of the obvious shoulder tat he had.
No, because I really wasn't watching Lucha Underground like that. I
Wait, hold
just
up.
seen it a couple times.
Wait, hold up.
But
I never really watched Lucha Underground to begin with.
The Young Rock is on. But then about how y'all like the Young Rock show?
I like it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I like that. They got the guy to play Vince McMahon. Did he play a good Vince McMahon?
I think he did.
He didn't have the voice.
No.
He didn't have the Vince McMahon voice. It seems like that's the one thing that they should have capitalized on, like, the real raspy voice, like, God damn it, I don't give a damn, I'm out of here. Oh, you're fired.
Yeah.
Fired. Still fired. I'm gonna say the N-word.
You like my big brass balls.
My grapefruit.
You're a grateful bitch. I miss Vince McMahon, though. He kept the show going.
Too bad he's gonna die. I'm talking about he's getting older.
How you think? How you know what he's gonna say? he changed it up quick.
Man,
yeah, he did.
Look at that. I swear, he can look 81 and he can still murder half his roster because he's gonna release most of them because they know they suck.
Hey, don't forget, WrestleMania, he was a good wrestler too. Now,
yeah, he wasn't that bad in the ring. Like I remember his match with Hogan in Mania 19.
And believe me, at time when I got to do WWE game, I played with Vince McMahon.
I remember when he did a sloppy ass stunner on 2K14. I used that.
That was his finisher. That was his finisher in all the games.
Man, I think I can't stay this long, but Synnamon, thanks for having me on.
Yep.
Nice seeing you, Jamel.
Yep.
Hope you come in for another one of these, bro. It's entertaining.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks for coming on, everyone. I'm gonna call the stream here anyway.
All right, so I guess you see you on the Swear Show.
Yep, see you over there.
Well, maybe if I don't get messed up like last time.
Yeah.
We'll see you over there, you baby. We'll see you.
Yep.
All right, man. You guys have a good one.
You too.